Hello, chat. How y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Alright. Kinda tired today, chat, so... I think that's good. Is there like a black line on the side? Hold on.
That should be good.
It's good. Alright. Hello, chat. How y'all doing? Hope it's going well for y'all. Let me just turn on the game sounds. So we're gonna be watching the update 7.0 live today. So hope y'all are ready for that. For now, I'm just gonna try to get the event done while we wait. But yeah, so that's about it. We're just gonna watch the thing live. And then probably gonna leave after that. Kind of tired today. I just put it in the corner right here so y'all can watch. All right, let's go to this quest. All right, sorry for the short stream yesterday, chat. Yeah, big waste of time, but it's fine. Let's get this done real quick. I'm a lead dancer now. Interesting. Why do you have a statue of Barbara right there? I'm waiting for you to explain. I asked a question. Why is there a Barbara? I am so sorry, Moon. You need to go to bed. I'm so sorry. Is this event Osu? Wait. Here we go. Is this event literally Osu? You gotta be kidding. Wait. Hold up. Am I actually gonna lock it onto event? Yo, wait. No? Oh, come on. Not Osu, dang it. Oh, okay, that sucks. This is so dumb. What in the Friday Night Funkin'? Watching wait for. Oh my gosh, you really do like the show. What am I playing, guys? It's your new favorite anime? Dude, that's so fair. Should check it out, honestly. GG? Question mark? That was weird. Wait, I just realized ads are still running. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, chat. Honestly, this is one of those streams where I don't even care if it performs well because this is like 8 in the morning. Like, who's watching me at 8 in the morning? Let's be real here. Aside from Moon. I'm so sorry that I woke you up, Moon. I'm so sorry. Alright. Welcome, McDonald's, Dodore. Why are you up this early in the morning? I'll never know. Oh, great. Match. Dude, that's insane. You were wrong. Yeah.
How you all doing?
Definitely.
Let's have some
Ooh, I like that. 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 Wait, why am I? Oh boy. It's 2. Oh my gosh. I just realized I'm still Domo. Wait, this is actually kind of fun. That was so easy. Welcome, Wonder Punch. Haven't this Genshin like 4 years, should I be concerned? I mean, kinda. That was easy, dog. That was so easy. Thank you for the free 1,300 points. Let's go. That was... Dude, that was actually kind of a fun event, though. I'm not gonna lie. That was looking cool. Easy, but cool. Alright. Event live starts in 5 minutes, so we could try one more, and if we get it done, we get it done. 6,000 bet. That's a free what? 420? Yep, of course. This is actually a kind of fun event, I'm not gonna lie. It's better than I expected, to be honest with you. I thought it was just gonna be another cop-out, but you know, this is low-key cool. This is low-key fun. I like it. And I cook here because I'm an Osu player, so it's like, you're not beating me in this game. You know? The watch of a sleepless sheep. I never make a sound. Fingers crossed, I shut my mouth. Thoughts that creeping through my teeth.
Over here. The
Good, let's go.
camera's rolling.
I love the Mualani intros. That's actually kind of cool. I appreciate it. Holy combo. Oh man, I got second. Come on. I hate the spin. It's so hard. What do you mean? This game's fun though. Alright. That's about it. So now that we did a bit of that, we can finish this after the live stream. So let me just mute Genshin and then we're gonna go full on. Alright. Let me just see if I can uncrop this. Yeah, this is cropped. Let me fix that. There we go. Let's go. Alright, are y'all ready, chat? Are we ready? Let's go. Haven't gotten any good artifacts in like a week. Oh my gosh. That's just gambling, dude. It happens. Next week will be better. Alright, chat, let's go. Honestly, I'm willing. I want to see if Dodoray is actually playable. Everybody's been like, "Oh my gosh, I hope Dodoray's playable." Oh my gosh. Again, you can hear me rubbing my hip. Oh wow. Wow, that is loud. Usually, it's like the last thing before the end game. Kinda. You're not even close, but kinda. Like for the first chapter, I'm pretty sure there are like 2 more regions, right? Outside of Shineshiniya, aren't there like supposed to be 2 more regions after? And then we have like the next chapter or whatever. You hope 30 is not playable. That's wild. Alright. Let's go. It's here. Can everybody hear it? Oh, that's a bit loud. Low-key. That's a bit loud. Alright, chat. Let's go. Let's go. Are y'all ready? Whoa. Hold up. Let me just put this down a bit. There we go. Now it's even. Let's go. Are they gonna give us a if they give us one quality of life feature, bro. If they gotta give us one quality of life feature, bro. Ooh, okay. This is probably spoilers, but whatever.
Where's Paimon? I need to find her fast.
Wait, what? Paimon, no!
To which the gods have never shown favor. We all
Paimon?
believe that standing in solidarity with the Tsaritsa in our shared struggle will surely usher in a new and better world.
Fate always appears so impossibly complicated. But at moments like this, its raw simplicity is laid bare.
The snow in Snežnaya is always bitterly cold, and it never seems to end.
Alright, what's going on then? Okay, so she's the first 5-star? Okay.
Together.
Low-key sick.
Waltz of the snowflakes.
Okay, that looks cool. I hope her gameplay is fun. Because you could do a lot with like a ballerina. So like, the gameplay will definitely should be fun.
Or starve.
This is the 4-star, right? Let's go. It's a 4-star. I want Alyosha bad, dude. I might wish just for him. And I know that's irresponsible, but I don't care. It's too sick.
It's dog eat dog.
I get the joke.
It's called the Shadow Realm. A place where no wind blows, no light
Yo, wait, what?
elemental energy flows.
That was her gameplay? Yeah, but I hope it's fun to play.
It's a world where
Oh my
everything
god,
seems
it's
to
Call
come
of Aether. It's Call of Aether. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is Miliastra, I'd assume. Dude, what is this? Oh no, this isn't Miliastra. What?
Paimon, please be okay.
True consistency.
Oh my
exists
god.
only
What? No.
In the real world, fairness is relative.
So you have no intention of finding a solution to this problem?
In accordance with the result.
Oh, okay. I don't know what plot relevance this has, but this looks sick.
Until the next Vecha period.
If they're both 5 stars, I want both of them.
Civilization is nothing.
Dude,
but an
Hoyolab is gonna blow up after this, bro.
whose very existence can be negated at any moment.
The storm might have destroyed all of Snežnaya by now. Maybe even the whole world.
A civilization that fails to learn its lesson
They're
constantly.
both 5 stars. I want both of them.
It will one day lose any reason for its existence.
Whoa, Sukuna eyes? What?
Ruler of death.
What?
What do you want?
Consider your position carefully.
Who
This
the?
might have passed for a coincidence the first time, but a second
What is?
time,
Who's
I'm
that?
to assume you are intentionally interfering in Snežnaya's affairs.
There will be a next time.
Who's that?
Each
People
morning,
in the chat are saying Ranava or
every one
something.
of us, there's the chance that we might not wake up. We act only for for the greater glory and solidarity of our nation. May the aurora shine ever on, and the tundra always stand firm.
Oh, Shade of Death. Oh, that's sick.
When the day of reckoning arrives, not even a descendant
Is she gonna be playable?
escape unscathed.
Please tell me she's gonna be playable. Please, please.
The Tsaritsa will return in triumph in short order.
Please tell me
Time
she's
for us to
playable.
meet again.
And then, of course, I want the Sarita. That better be like a top meta character right here.
Is the heavenly principles.
Oh, jeez, that's wait, that's their goal? Wait, what? That's so sick. Wait, I did, dude. That's actually sick now that I think about it. Wait, is it like to topple them or something? Wait, what? Thank you, Dragon, for the $2.
前瞻特别节目的现场，我是你们的老朋友鸡哥。
旅行者们好呀！
They have a, it's live today. Let's
虽然我们
go.
是第一次来到这个前瞻现场了，但是今天这一次啊，我们还是感到特别的激动。
Okay, I'm gonna highlight the
今天我们要给旅
subtitles.
行者们介绍的内容就是大家期待了很久的至东。在经历了整整6年的旅途之后，旅行者们的脚步啊，终于要踏上这片覆盖着永恒冻土的国度了。
没
Let's
错，我
go.
想各位旅行者啊，应该和我们一样都很期待。那我在社区呢，也看到了很多大家对于至东剧情的猜想，以及对于过去各种伏笔的热烈讨论。
我也看到了，我们的旅行者们啊，都卧虎藏龙啊。
对，我还看到有
They're so broke they can't even afford translators. I'm kidding, I'm
元
kidding.
素的。
哎，这个倒是无法反驳。我还看到大家做的至东大料的梗图，还挺有创意的。
不过话说回来啊，我觉得
Like a
今
food
天我们要
in
跟旅
in
行者
China?
带来的大料肯定还是不少的。毕竟至东啊是原神项目组筹备了非常久的国家。
Yo,
在过去大家
dude, they
的
actually
是
reference the
人
people
种
in
的大本营
Mondstadt.
是
Oh
冒
my
险者协会
god,
的总
that's
部
sick.
是我们的伙伴公子达达利亚的故乡。
I'm
不过啊，在我们的各
Companion is
所
wild.
提及的部分
Companion is
如果要用这番
wild,
简要介绍
dude.
它，我想至东是一个超越规则与命运抗争的国度。
Struggles against fate, Grand
很有
Order.
意思的一个词啊。那最近在超越 PV 当中也出现了这句话。那这句话呢，还让我想起来啊，我们很
So
早以
wait,
前发布的足迹 PV 当中有一句
the
说
Fatui's goal is to like topple the heavenly principles. That's actually sick.
可见这里的故事呀，充满着对抗与
Oh wait, guys, look at that.
在至东啊
I need a close up of
开
that.
始直面4大执政的力量。
So this is the
说到这
cryo.
个刚才的版本 PV 里面啊，我看
Yo,
若纳瓦
that's
他似乎想要
wait.
伤害派蒙。
哎，到底是
I need to catch up on
发
the
生了什么样的事情呢
on the lore, cause
至东的
jeez,
篇章啊
man.
不仅牵动着整个提瓦特，也牵动着包括我自己在内的每一位旅行者的心。
各位旅行者从旅途之初就隐约感知到的关于提瓦特更深层的
She
秘
said
密，
that
或许就将在至东找到真相。
finally be
那话不多说
revealed.
我们就在
Wow, they even have the
把大家
Hydronosis
所期待的
toppled
系列里
too.
版本的所有信息
So is it really represent like the death of an Archon? That's sick. Episode 5, nice. Ooh. Codes, everybody, codes. Everwinter. I gotta redeem my codes, so be right back. There. You got your codes. Everybody get your codes. Everybody get your codes.
我之前看到有一位旅行者说啊，马上要去至东了，他现在的心情激动到简直有点难以相信啊，这一天真的来了。不过他现在还不太清楚啊，究竟要怎么样
Can you hear me?
这片传说中的
Sorry.
这位旅行者也不用担心啊，大家应该还记得多托雷把自己的研究所造在了罗德卡莱与至东本土的必经之路上。那从这个研究所向东北方向出发，各位旅行者就可以来到至东本土的边境了。
Wait, it's already in game?
探索罗德卡莱的旅行者也不用担心，在7.0版本更新后，借助地图上自动解锁的传送锚点，大家也可以快速的来到至东。
Okay, perfect.
那这抵达的方式我们是知道了啊，不过还有一些旅行者，他们对于至东这个国家究竟是什么样子的，也感到很好奇。要不小罗浩，你先给大家介绍介绍？
没问题。至东啊，它和我们之前去过的任何一个国度都截然不同。这个国家除了有极寒的天气
Please don't tell me. Please do not tell me it's gonna be a dragon spine.
没错，立项之初，在原神 IP 团队的构
Welcome,
思
Zuriel.
中，至东就是一个敢于向天空举起叛旗的国家，而抗争命运和超越规则，可以
Sorry for the
说是
cutouts, by the way,
深深地刻在
chat.
了这个国家的血肉里。
啊，那看起来想要了解至东啊，还绕不开这里的悠久历史。
故事啊，还是要从古老的至东讲起。那时的至东并非终年严寒，曾经它也拥有
In some areas it's fine, but if sheer cold is the entire nation, it's gonna be awful.
荒原变得几乎不再适合人类生存。面对这样的绝境，至东的人民
They won't-
没有
okay,
向
perfect.
命运低头。在这片被遗弃的土地上，初代冰神白沙皇立下了宏愿，他要建立一个不依赖于天理，也能独立存续的国度。
啊，放在提瓦特啊，这应该是一个非常宏伟的理想了。
Dude,
但
this
是
is
在这
gonna
种
be
情况下
amazing.
最要紧的还是得先解决如何生存的问题。啊，想要与天理抗争，那我们先得去对抗这些极端的自然环境。
没错，面对足以吞噬一切的严寒，至东人的回答可以说是悲壮和浪漫的。白沙皇利用一种名为克什尼克金矿的能源，
Kresnik
在冰原下
crystal.
建了一座巨大的克什尼克之
I
境
take it that's the
并
net,
深
that's
深
the
地在命运
regional
的
like
路途
ability kind of
上
thing.
烧出了一个允许生命喘息、允许文明扎根的庇护所。
啊，那我想啊，在这个庇护所之外，
Welcome,
出行
whatever.
应该也是举步维艰。
Capture notes are fast, I
至东
know.
幅员辽阔，再加上极端的低温，啊，想要像
Oh,
常德一样
you're kidding me.
自在地出行几乎是不可能的。
没错。所以另外一种浪漫的工业产物应运而生了。
啊，我知道你在说什么了。
Train?
旅行者们其实见过哦，这就是在至东的宣传片当中
Looking like
出现的
the Astral Express out here, yo.
轰鸣的列车将一个个城镇彼此相连，
Like an
也由此构成了这里
archaeology
独一
quest.
无
That
二
sounds
的人文魅力。
interesting.
大家可以搭乘列车去往海蟹镇，
啊
没错，就是我们公子达达利亚的老家。
Ooh, okay, I like that.
当然，大家也可以通过列车轻松来到至东堡，去北国银行的总行办理业务。
哎，听起来这个至东堡应该是一个非常热闹的地方，
National
就像博多城
Guard.
像纳夏镇一样。那在这里你可以观察到
Okay,
人们
okay.
平时是怎么生活的，比如说
Screw the
当地的人们
train.
喜欢吃熏肠
Bro, this is not the Astral Express. We have the Astral Express at
天
home.
气不讲道理
Dragon Spine 2.0, Dragon Spine if it was a whole
至
nation.
东人啊，自己把生活过出了热气腾腾的感觉。
自然。至东
Okay, okay, firebenders,
在
okay.
这里大家可以领略到都市的繁华和艺术的巅峰，很推荐呀。大家
Dude, this
去
looks
特洛
sick though, I'm gonna be
伊夫
honest.
斯剧院欣赏
Top
顶
tier
级的芭蕾
ballet
舞表演
performances.
或者呢是聆听
Okay.
首席女高音的演出
Watch them recycle the entire design from the opera house.
至东啊，还有强大的
I
军
probably
事
hope
和
not.
科技实力
This looks sick though. I love the
愚人
vibe.
众的总部格鲁波夫就坐落于此。
Fatui
里面有
headquarter.
一座名为军械宫的兵工厂，
Oh,
他是我们的老
shoot.
朋友，也是愚人众的执行官木偶在管理。这里会源源不断的为愚人众生产各种装备。
Can we blow it up?
许多重要的
We need
研
to
究
blow it
工作
up. We
也
need
会
to
在这里
destroy
进
this. We
行
need to burn it.
除此之外，
We need
这
to put
里
it on
一
a
支由
burning
风仙
pile.
组成的军队，也就是东契军，他们纪律严明，是守卫现任冰神冰之女皇的精英。
We have Bellabog at
至东
home.
自身啊确实具备很强的军事实力。
This is literally
那其
Bellabog.
实除了至东自有的这些力量，还有一些外来的力量也在影响着这个国家。
However, like Honkai fans looking at Genshin fans being like, yeah, we had this from the start, bro. What are you talking about?
也就是我
Generally
们
good
所
look.
说的
I have to agree. I think it looks sick.
他来到了这片土地上，也为至东带来了新的力量。这是
Third
一种超越
Descender.
提瓦特规则的力量，能将提瓦特原本的元素交互规则异化为全新的反应规则。
New
甚至有
reaction
的
rules?
3.18版本提
Oh,
过其中的一种
wait, there's
反应
more.
新超
They're gonna make even more.
而在7.0版本，我们将会迎来第二
A
种
second.
反应
Oh, okay, only one more. Stellar swirl. I like
称为
that.
星硕反应。
Stellar glimmer. Okay, so they're gonna make an entire
也能掌握
subtype
这
of
种古
reactions.
老的力量，驱使冰元素进行战斗。那身为同样具有降临者位格的旅行者啊，在掌握这种冰元素力量之后，只要旅行者在队伍当中，就能够触发所有的新手。
Wait, Traveler's gonna be meta?
那我们就先说说这。
Wait, does that mean Traveler's gonna be
那
meta?
我们有提及，在支持触发新超导反应的队伍当中， 当冰元素接触雷元素时，就能
Wait, that's actually insane.
并且将其附近的区域短暂变化为奇妙的极星辉域。在这个领域内，角色造成的
Well, not letting you could finish the quest.
雷元素伤害都将获得提升。此外，还将降低敌人的物理抗性。
Possible.
而在支持触发星
I mean, after Pyro Traveler,
当风
maybe.
元素触及冰元素时，则会引发特殊的星扩散反应。
Why are you using Mizuki though, dog? Is like Mizuki one of the only ones you could use? Cause like,
自
dang,
选
of
在
all
一段时间
characters.
后会爆发，
He
造
gets his
成
own
冰元素
signature
伤
with.
害。如果
You're
在
kidding
此期间
me.
多次触发星扩散反应，还会提升风旋的等级，在爆发时造成更高的伤害。
看来啊，温柔的风在遇到猛烈的冰之后，就变成了凛冽的。
She got buffed. Yeah. But like,
其实，在至东啊，元素
oh, I guess it makes sense. She's the only
能
like
够应用在战斗当中
animo.
在战场之外，也会为旅行者的冒险提供帮助。
Somebody screwed up on
还提到了
subtitles.
星扩散反应会让角色的跳跃能力大幅得
Ooh,
到
okay, I like that.
新超导反应则可以和大世界更多的内容进行特殊的
Interact with more content
并
in
且
the
啊，
open
至东
world.
有很多的生物
Okay.
还有敌人也会对星烁反应有所响应。
Stellar
我们希望旅
Glimmer.
行者都能在
We need to get
这
we
个
need to get
经过
Stellar
这些
Melt
特
or
殊的
something
交
like that
互
for
会收获到
Klee.
更多的乐趣。
I need that in my
而
life.
且旅行者不仅能在至东解锁新的力量，在7.0版本的魔神任务中，还将获得一把风格独特的新
Oh, that
在这
that
个
looks
探索过程中
beautiful.
旅行者
That looks
每
beautiful.
解锁一处七天神像，这把武器的力量都会得到提升。
大家也将逐渐了解到武器背后的
哦
和秘密哦。
刚才
Okay.
聊了这么多东西啊，那接下来
Remember
我们
its
是不是该
trailblazer
聊一
at
聊
home.
这个国家至关重要的神明冰之女皇
That's
了。
sick.
我们的旅行者呀，应该
Wait,
在懵懂
okay,
的
I like
时候就
that.
听到过
对
这个名字了。关于女皇啊，我相信大家可能都有一肚子的问题想要问。
对，而且在之前啊，大家知道愚人众的执行官，对他的印象可以说是各不相同。比如说达达利亚，觉得他温柔又冷酷；阿磊奇诺呢，则从他身上感受到了慈爱，而桑多涅却说他彻底冻结了情感。那么女皇究竟是一个什么样的人呢？
I'm
为什么
inclined to
会有那
believe
么多的能人
Sandrone
志士
here.
都愿意追随并且
Or maybe Arlecchino.
啊，还有啊，女
I
皇的
level 90
计划到
traveler
底
gonna
是
love it
什么
for real.
我
Burgeon
们
is
大家一
right
直说的
there.
消失的
Yes.
火神之心，它又在哪里？那女皇会不会还跟其余的6神有其他联系呢？
等一下，这个问题有点多，我们慢慢来啊。
没错，确实有点太急了啊。那我们就先给大家简单的去介绍一下女皇本人吧。
好的
All right, let's
冰
go.
之女皇安娜斯塔夏
Kinda had already had this trailer, but okay.
她给人的第一印象就如同至东的气候，威严而凛冽。而作为至东的第2任冰神，她试图创造一个更加理想的世界，同时也是为了保证至东不会成为下一个坎瑞亚，下一个害珀波瑞亚。
啊，说到坎瑞亚的悲剧啊，女皇自己和天理
Was that just a spoiler? That was just a spoiler, wasn't it? Didn't you just give you a whole cutscene spoiler? What the heck?
皇的后裔。
哎，等，小罗哈，我只是说悲剧啊，你刚才是不是很自
Oh yeah, I'm wishing for 100%.
很惊人的话
啊，我觉得大家早晚都会猜出来的。
啊？好，那既然啊，现在大家知道了，
He's just like, wait a minute, didn't you just like lore drop something
但
crazy?
要与天理对抗啊
Was it the second Archon thing?
一场漫长的暴风雪
That's
让
cool.
哦
至东本就严峻的能源储量雪上加霜，社会各阶层的问题也接踵而至。而女皇此刻正在远方，亲自讨伐引发这场灾厄的魔物。没有女皇坐镇的至东堡会发生什么样的故事呢？各位旅行者
Objection!
7.0版本的魔神任务
So Act 1 and Act 2 will immediately drop.
无
Got
神
it.
恋爱的血
I gotta
火
catch up, chat.
与第2幕死魂灵的夜曲中
I gotta
了解
catch
到
up
更
big
多
time.
与之相关的信息。
相信最近啊，也有很多刚刚回到提瓦特的旅行者担心没有办法立刻了解至东的现状。其实从原神4.0版本开始，每年都会为回家的旅行者推
Wait,
出
what?
一项便利的功能。而在7.0版本更新后，所有完成了魔神任务序章第3幕《巨龙与自由之歌》的旅行者，都可以直接来到至东境内。接受
And
7.0版
happens
本的任务
every
了
year.
在限定时间内完成本次魔神任务，还将获得额外的560元时奖励，以及奥黛塔的突破材料。
哎，奥黛塔，
没错，
这位新朋友，我们是不是还没有好好跟旅行者们介绍？我知道呀，有不少旅行者对他都非常关注哦。
我懂的。那我们就来聊聊奥黛塔
Okay.
吧。
All right, bet. Let's see. Let's see what
PVP 当中
what her
大家对
gameplay
奥
looks
黛
like.
塔的第一印象可能并不只是武者，
She's an
反而
assassin.
她更像是一位刺客。
Oh my God, we got
就像
freaking.
武剧中的
Oh my
黑
gosh, I
天
can't
鹅
I
一
can't
般
make a reference right
一体
now.
两面在台
What's her
前她
face？
是优雅美丽的舞者， 而在幕后
We got Lady
他
Nagant
也是
over
担任
here.
愚人众成
Why
员。
is her name
是的
French?
他也是愚人众的一员。
I don't know
大家
ballet or
在
something.
8版本了解到啊，他其实和愚人众的第8席女士罗莎琳。
Oh right, the tea party. I need to
奥
do
黛
that.
塔是女士很器重的部下，罗莎琳对她
Skip
期
on the
望不
first patch.
小
That's fair.
当然要求也很高。因此，在奥黛塔的成长过程中，她既接受着愚人众的严格特训，又在不断的精进着自己的芭蕾舞技。在这种日复一日的刻苦训练中啊，她逐渐感受不到疼痛。
Sounds like Russia.
哇，这旁人听上去啊，感觉这个有点可怜啊。但是奥黛塔她自己并不这么想。奥黛塔的性格是非常的执着和要强的。正是因为有这样的性格特点啊，再加上舞者轻巧的身形，让她的战斗风格非常的锋利、敏捷，并且能够随机应战。奥黛塔可以应对多种情境，协助不同的伙伴进行战斗。具体来说呢，这个奥黛塔处于我们的队伍当中，它就能将队伍触发的超导反应以及冰扩散反应转化为新超导和新扩散反应，而且它还能提升整个队伍触发的所有的星烁反应造成的伤害。
两种反应对他来说看来都很得心应手呢。
没错，在战斗当中
It's
奥黛塔
inspired by.
展现了
I know. I was
换出
joking.
独舞倒影协助队友进行战斗。
这个倒影的造型啊，看上去就很冰冷锐利。
独舞倒影可以间歇性造成强力的星烁反应伤害。此外呢，还可以为队伍中所有的成员提供星烁反应增伤加
Damage
成。
bonus. Okay, so she's probably going to be required for a
也能上
good
场输出。当他再次释放元素战技时，
Sandrone
就
team
能与独舞倒影携手共舞，释放特殊的元素战技。
哦，不愧是我们首席芭蕾舞者的身手啊！
而奥黛塔
That sounds so basement dweller to say. Oh my gosh, that sounds so basement dweller coming from a 40-year-old man.
一面持剑，一面起舞，就是两种不同的感觉呢。那鸡哥啊，在战斗之外，我们有没有什么地方可以领略到奥黛塔的舞姿呢？
哎，这一点我们当然也想到了。我们之前也说过啊，希望旅行者能够更好地感受到开放世界的真实感。于是我们将奥黛塔的身份和性格特征融入到了她日常的行为设计当中。当你看到奥黛塔在待机状态下进行舞蹈练习，
Wait, we could trigger her.
通过连续点按元
Tap
素
her
战
E
技，
skill
欣赏到她
repeatedly.
持续的表演。
Ooh, wow, I like that.
有特别的演绎彩蛋。
接下来啊，
Ooh, I like that. I like that. I know it's kind of pay to win, but I like that. That's really cool.
好
We're not getting the
阿
skip
罗夏
button,
他是
chat.
本地的猎人，
Chat keeps saying we want skip
小海
button.
猫初来乍到，刚好可以让他来带带路。
没错。
Okay, so he's our little bro. I love his dog. I love his dog. What's his dog's name?
但的确看起来有不少应对突发状况的经验啊。
是的，阿罗夏他不仅捕猎的枪法了得，
Crack
经
shot.
验也很丰富哦。
哎，你说的这个兔子应该不是普通的兔子吧？
鸡哥直觉很准啊。在优秀的猎人眼中，那些潜在的对手也是一种
Okay, so
猎
he's stellar
物。要
conduct,
想在
nice.
至东的雪原上行走啊
Needs
没
auto
点
clicker to be
真
good.
那可
Dude,
不
I
行
could
这一
spam.
点在阿罗夏的战斗当中也有体现。阿罗夏可以使用雷元素的力量为对手添加异类印记。若阿罗夏处于极星灰域当中激活印记，还能提供新超导。
Oh, you're talking about the skip button. Yeah, for real.
释放元素爆发。
Thought this
阿罗
was-
夏还能
this
丢出
is
陷阱
Russia.
嘲讽周围的敌人。
看上去阿罗夏的猎犬蒲加林也会和他一起协同攻击猎物呢。
没错，不仅如此啊，当图加林攻击的时候，还能为场上的角色恢复生命值。而在战斗之外，阿罗夏的探索
That map
技
looks
还能够
beautiful, by the
标记
way.
地图上附近至东特产的位置。
看来阿罗夏能给旅行者在至东的冒险带来很多帮助嘛。
没错，而且啊，这一次在推进本次的谋神任务无神
Progressing through it, we got a
过程当中
free one.
我们也可以直接邀请
Nice
加入冒险队伍了。当然了，阿罗夏他可不仅是边境猎人啊，他还有一重隐藏的身份。
哎，等等等等等等，我觉得还是等阿罗夏他自己来告诉旅行者比较好。我们现在啊，倒是可以聊聊。
We could talk about another one. Okay, okay. We're going through the banners.
在超越 PV 当中啊，我相信大家也看到了许多新的面孔，也有很多有意思的新伙伴。
比如呀，科洛列夫茨基剧院内就有2位关系很好的明星人物，一位是我们刚才提到的剧院的首席芭蕾舞演员奥黛塔，另一位呢是首席女高音歌唱家沃亚妮。
Wait, are we getting actual Hatsune
一位
Miku?
唱歌，一位跳舞。要是
People are gonna stop calling what's her face Hatsune Miku and start actually calling Hatsune Miku Hatsune Miku. Let's go.
就连皇家能源协会的米提亚也是剧院的常客哦。
Like this looks like a
也有空看芭蕾舞的剧吗？
Mirai
他主要是
or
来
not
自日本
Mirai,
只是很可惜
Sekai version of Miku
金
right
雀跟
there.
瓦列里少校抓个正着回去上班。
哎，看起来这剧院里有这么多人，是不是要上演一出很有意思的戏嘛？
哎，这个要我们小心一点，不要剧透哦。
啊，好的，我懂。
那剧院的精彩戏目确实需要保持一些悬念，但我们现在可以跟大家
That's just
分享的
Misha?
是，有一些志东的朋友。
What do you mean by that?
奥黛塔的演出，
没错，就像我们在至东幕后故事当中说的那样，我们希望更多的内容啊，可以被设计成被玩家更自然地体验到的形式。他们的身份、性格、他们的遗憾、他们的小心思和烦恼，在丰富的演出之外，还应该在日常的游玩当中得到更多的体现。相信很多旅行者还记得啊，在《空月之歌》版本当中，我们能够了解到菲林斯、雅克达 这些角色的生活剪影。
Goes to the life of Flint
而在
and
7.0
Jehoda?
版本的剧
Okay.
所任务里
I haven't even
各位
played Song of the
旅行
Walking
者
Moon
甚至
yet. I
还
need
能
to
走进
catch
奥黛
up.
塔的生活，亲自为他规划日程。
哎，这听起来有点
Oh, I get it, I get it, I get it.
不过要给奥黛塔
Wait,
规划
what?
日程，看起来还是有些挑战的。
是的，毕竟他既是芭蕾舞者，又
It's
是
like a
愉悦众的
game,
成员，
an event. I
旅行者可
assume.
能要面临很多平衡和抉择了。大家是希望安排他排练舞剧，还是执行一
Okay.
项魔物清剿的任务？是想让他外出放松，还是举行
Not too sure
去
what
提高人
what's
气
going on here
根
though.
据旅行者不同的安排和选择，奥黛塔的故事也会有不同的展开。
Oh, I like
大
that.
家多多尝试，看看都会发生什么有趣的事件。
而
Oh,
在
that's
下一次
cool.
故事中，旅行者将和这位猎人一起调查一桩危险的团。
I might not watch it because
完成这个
spoilers.
任务啊，还会有额外的收获。
With Genshin, I already know a ton of the
发现了
spoilers.
一张
That's why I don't
特殊
really
的权
care.
限卡。至于这张卡具体能解锁什么，就留给大家在游戏里。
But ooh, that's cool. Like a
而在我们
just a
剧院的
event
首
about
席
our
女高
lore.
音
That's
沃亚
sick.
丽莎的剧所任务中，她偶尔也会躲在自己的秘密基地进行练习。
哎，但既然它叫秘
What is
密
this
基地啊
chat, bro?
我们要
What
说
is
误打
this
误撞地
chat?
闯进去，可说不好咱们的水妖小姐会不会
Dude, the
生
the
气
live stream chat for
有
the
传言
pro
说这个
special
地方
program is
它时不
awful,
时地
dude.
传来一些奇怪的声音，把周围的小动物都给吓跑了。
不过我也了解到，薇娅妮莎其实是遭遇了一些练身方面的困扰，才躲进这里。
Of course, you have one of those the basic animation that
随
Veressa
着旅
uses,
行
where
者
it's
与奥
just
黛
like
塔
her
阿
leaning
罗夏
forward.
沃娅妮莎的关系越来越亲近，还会
Do
开
not
始
read the
特殊
chat
的
for
人
how
物
your
让
programs.
旅
It
行
is
者
the
了解到
most
至东的
stupid
一个
thing
历史
ever.
车站热心的薇娅妮莎拉上了奥黛塔
I am
阿罗
actually
夏
losing
共同
brain
帮
cells
忙
looking at
希
this
望让这
the
座车
Hoyoverse
站
chat.
重新运作起来。
What the
当新的
heck?
角色的剧所达到一定等级后，就会开启这条
New
全新的
child
故事线
designs at
是
least.
的
Okay.
我们希望能让大家感受到，你不仅仅
Doggo is
是
the
在
best
德
part
瓦
of
特大陆
7.0.
旅行
100%.
更是在这里
100%.
与一群相
That's why we
同
need
的人
Alyosha for his
生活
doggo.
共同书写彼此的故事。而在未来，我们也会慢慢接触到其他的至东角色的生活，甚至是那位看起来遥不可及的冰之女皇。另外，还有东契军的森林官，活跃灵动的风。
I want this one. I want this one for sure, and then I also want that one if that's a 5-star.
哎，这两位应该就是女皇陛下。
People be hating on her design, and I'm just like, yo, it looks low-key sick. Also, we're playing Genshin Impact. What do you
只
expect?
是这左膀和这右臂，他们会不会相互打起来，我就不好说了。另外，还有来自
It's a
遥
hot
远时代
take,
的
but
神秘妖
I don't
精
care.
诺伊，在后续的版本，旅行者们都能逐渐认识并了解他们。
聊了这么多新朋友啊，不如也让我们关注一下7.0版本活动祈愿相关的情报吧。
Event wishes, okay.
7.0版本的
Alright.
7.7
Arlecchino!
即
Wait,
将迎来盖
wait,
四
wait,
星
wait.
角色
Chat,
下的破解
chat.
率也将大幅提升。5星单手剑白狐
Reminds me of the time they got
也
mad
将
for
在
whoever's
上
gave out
期的
multiple
当中
temples
出
and
现
lived 5 stars.
感兴趣的旅
Bruh,
行者
bruh.
可以多多关注。而在7.0版本的下半期
Wait, and then that's evil. Flinzen and Nepha is evil. That's
带上新
evil.
老朋友们一起探索至东版。
That's evil. If you want to, you need to get both of them if you want one. That's wild. New forgeable.
我们在
Ooh, those look
7.0也
amazing.
会有5把全新的锻造武器等待
Those
着
look
大家
cool though.
旅行者们可以在至东的铁匠铺进行制作。
看上去就很有本土的风格呢。
不仅如此，这
It
次
sometimes
自行
happens.
系统我们也更新了5把全新的武器。
New battle pass weapons. Those look nice. Those look really cool. And then the artifacts looking okay. They look clean. They look
也会在
clean.
版本开放之后更新。
Kind of
介
giving
绍了这么
giving
多内
Shulk
容
over
不
there,
妨
giving 休
让旅行者们休
Nado.
息一会儿，看一段短片吧。
大家就休息一下。
Watch a short.
后续还会有开发组的同学为大家带来
Alright.
至东生态玩法相关的
Just
情报。
quick break for the
大家
Prima Gem
不要走开
codes.
哦
On to Snezhnaya. Wait, the train is our home? We get guns from the train. Wait, what is going on? Astral Express at home. He misses Paimon! Wait, no. No, our train. Our Astral Express is now flying! Wait, what? What's going on? And then we go to town shooting. I love this. This better be fun. This looks so good. Oh my god, FPS Genshin Impact. This looks so cool. I do like this. He just like he wants his Paimon back. All right, so first code Everwinter, second code Antashnaya.
旅行者们好，我是原神的关卡设计师阿川。
Hello， 大家好，我是原神的场景美术莎莎。
Scenery
很
art
高兴能够
designer.
在这里和大家分享至东版本的精彩内容。
大家刚才看 PV 了吧？眼尖的朋友肯定已经发现了，咱们的旅行者不光换了身行头，连手里的武器也更新换代。
Wait, so that's a permanent outfit? Let's go. That looks sick. That outfit is actually cool. I love how they're actually giving us outfits now.
虽然原神已经陪伴了大家很多年，但我们依然希望每年都能给旅行者带来截然不同的体验。那到了至东，我们给大家带来的新玩法之一。
To be honest, the experience you gave us for Not Cry wasn't the best, but you could bring it back with Najnaya. I'm gonna be honest.
就是呈现它的最佳舞台。
为什么这么说呢？先从我们
The Not Cry arc was a bit dry with the events and gameplay, but honestly, you could bring it back.
气质非常适配。
那从我们关卡设计的角度来看，至东本身就存在着像鱼人众先遣队、特侠队这样的实
Yeah, Najnaya already has
起来
everything.
也能更有沉浸感。
再加上至东这片土地上有一个名为隐域的特殊空间，隐域是天。
Oh, so it's like a extra like domain mechanic. Okay, like domain expansion, not like domains like the
当然了
artifacts.
我们绝对不会把一个玩法孤立地加入原神。
没错。
我们将射击玩法与元素反应进行
Shooting gameplay.
通过玩法乐趣的叠加。
Oh my god. Wait, is this just Najnaya or is this everywhere? Where just Aether just casually has a gun now?
说实话，要在原神这个开放世界游戏里首次做射击玩法，就要兼顾。
You have to ensure a smooth experience about me. Yup. I can't imagine the level of optimization required. Yeah, no, that's fair.
旅行者可能对射击玩法已经很熟悉了，
Oh, that's some nice quality of life right there. Okay, I have to give them props. They did give the mechanic quality of life. It's kind of Splatoon. Cover. Wow. So it's literally. Oh wow. So Genshin and Fortnite when? We already have HSR. This is HSR Fortnite training. Physical Trailblazer? Wait, what? Trailblazer also has a gun? Yo, that is wild. Honestly, I've recognized how to spell it pretty well, but it is definitely hard. I think it's like SN. Oh wow, I can't even say it. SNEZHYA. Oh, I was close.
对于渴望挑战的
I forgot the
玩家
AY
我们也准备了
like
高
the
能关
like the
卡，
I
那里的
part.
挑战会真正的考验你的操作、你的策略。
Okay, I like that. That's
还
cool.
有就是我们在武器设计
To
上
the weapon
也受到了
design,
很
we
多
get
新思的
customs.
比如
Dude,
磁片
wait!
版
I
本
just
有
realized
3种
it's
相
literally
似的
elemental
有
warfare.
可以
Wait,
设计的边缘
it's
设计
literally
上
elemental
也有
warfare.
能
What the
帮你
heck?
自动锁定敌人的
Even the
雷达
even the
还有可以
outfit design looks
多敌
similar.
并提供大范围元素伤害的榴弹发射器。
是的，各位旅行者可以根据自己的风格来选择枪械进行作战。而且在至中探索的时候，旅行者们还可以不断地
Even the outfit design looks like looks like elemental warfare, and then that's not a bad thing. It looks good.
环境下的周期训练，旅
You
行
play
者
Rob?
们
No, I
在
don't.
其中还可以获得各种奖励。
在未来，我们还会推出各种各样具备
Fire.
不同
Okay, so
的
this is a mechanic to
关卡
stay. Let's
哎
go.
莎莎
That's
除了这么多
good.
你是不是觉得你也可以成为提瓦特的射击高手了？
哎呀，懂你意思，我到时候就试试。不过我感觉很多旅行者可能和我一样，更习惯原神的常规操作方式吧。就算我们现在这么说，大家可能还是会有点顾虑。我真的能适应射击的操作方式吗？
考虑到不同玩家的使用习惯，我们
Wait,
也为大家初次
custom
准
key,
备了
Okay, that's a W. That's a W. That's W Hoyoverse right there. That's something I barely say, but they put thought into the shooting mechanic and they gave us the quality of life we needed for it. So I give them credit. Dude, people, oh my god, this freaking chat is simping for the female announcer. That's just disgusting. Oh my
至
gosh.
中是个抗争的国度，它的野心是超越规则，是打破束缚。而我们作为开发者，在构思至中大世界
And of course,
也想打破一下
Animo,
游
Pyro,
戏设计
Geo,
的常规
Dendro,
思路
Hydro,
我
Electro,
们希望
Cryo, and of
为
course,
带来更丰富的交
Gun.
互体验。
所以
They gave Traveler a
针对
neutral
这一
special.
点做了不少设计。大家知道，至东面临的2大生存挑战就是极寒环境和能源危机。说到寒冷环境，很多旅行者可能会联想到龙之雪山的体验。我们虽然是希望能让旅行者们拥有与环境相匹配的沉浸感，但寒冷值带来的紧张感又难免会让一些旅行者产生压力。
不过这次在至东，大家就不用担心了。
因为我们换了一个思路。
没错，旅行者们在抵达至东之后，会获得一副来自骇破波瑞亚的眼镜，这也是我们在至东幕后。
It's our new Akasha terminal.
我们叫它灰眸。
它很贴心哦，它不仅能帮你抵御寒冷，
Wait,
还能
Paimon.
够帮你改变环境。
Paimon.
我们就先说这抵御寒冷吧。灰眸可以储存克什尼。
I have
当旅
gray.
行者在寒冷的地区行动时，它会消耗能量。
Oh my god, it is. Oh, it's not as bad though. It's not as bad because it's slow. Welcome, Suki. You missed a lot. Oh my gosh, you missed a lot.
在至东这种生存压力下的代入感，又不会让大家感到太焦虑了。
灰眸更奇妙的地方在于它能。
It's way slower, so I think it's justifiable for the sheer cold mechanic.
作为建材吸收，然后转化成各种各样。
It's like really slow and it's like fixable, so it's not
甚
bad.
至可以建造一个雪。
I love how not even they have played the Miliasha Wonderland. Look at that. That's insane. That's hilarious.
当然啦，你也可以造一个。
Like I'm fine with Miliasha, but like not even barely. I even like I at least have to like touch it so that it goes away. But oh my gosh, they didn't even go through like the like.
更有趣的是
Oh my gosh,
真冰造物还能
that's
和其他旅行
hilarious.
者互动。你造的暖源不仅能给自己用，还能分享给其他人。
Please clear rerun. I love
你也
that.
可以留下
Somebody in the
实时
chat
标
said
识，为
clear
后来者
rerun.
提供路标。
你看，在至东，你一个人的创造就能够帮助到很多人。
Creation of
这
your
其实
oh
也
wait
是把一部分
what?
交互的主动权交到大家手中。这真冰造物真不错。
Prime ice
好热，不愧是至东，不过它本来就是冰。
除了真冰造物，我们的新超岛反应也能和大世界产生更多交互。比如新超岛创造的星辉棱晶也有御寒能力。如果你愿意，也可以把这个抵御寒冷的庇护所分享给其他人。
Okay, you know what? The Snezhnaya update might be really good. I'm gonna hope it's actually a really good time.
还能让封存的料理变成美味料理。更多有意思的玩法，就等各位旅行者去发
We're
现。
gonna put so much McDonald's in there.
也正如我们之前在至东幕后故事中提到的，我们希望大家能够按照自己的想法
That's really
优化
cool.
原神这个世界，让至东这片广袤的土地成为旅行者们大显身手的好地方。哎，莎莎，聊了这么多，我们是不是也应该带大家好好逛逛
So
至
we
东
take
啊？
everyone on a proper
我
tour.
们这次
Oh!
是冬日童话与冰冷重工业的结合，浪漫与残酷的共舞。 接下来就
It sounds like Russia.
提前带大家去几个必玩的打卡点吧。
I wonder
先给
why.
大家推荐一个充满童话
First
氛
place
围的地方
fairy tale
山
atmosphere.
村的村落
Village of
这
Jack
里居住着
Frost.
调皮的双金，你会
Oh,
在
that's so
这里发现
cute.
许多意想不到
They're
的
so
有趣
cute.
互
Look at
动
them.
顺带一提，这里也
Aw, they're so
这
cute.
个时候是不是应该说点啥？
啊，我说
Yes, yes, they're those. It's the linear thing.
不开玩笑了，旅行者们还可以
Based
找
off
到
Russia.
村长
Yeah.
换一个特别的武器外观。
看着很美味的样子。
Wait, what?
至东的鱼种
So we're
也
getting
很特别
popsicles now?
有长得像雪花的，也有长得像雪人的，真是一方水土
Knock
养
off
一方鱼
Lumi.
呀
Okay.
是吗？在这
What
神
the
奇的
heck?
至东
What
连
is
手竿都
that?
会钓鱼。
还是用尾巴钓鱼，这至东奇妙的物种可真不少。
你是懂的。你看这儿还有，看着就很会挠痒。
Oh my god, it's the bear from Masha and
还有
Bear.
手地犬，看着就很会滑冰的兽
You
怪。
know what? I like
看
the
着就
area.
很另类的蹩脚
He's
鸮
oh my
还有
god.
看着就很有学术气质的矮灵。虽然可能有的旅行者会想拿出留影机和他们合照，不过我建议大家还是先保持安全距离，毕竟这里是至东，不要低估了这片土地上任何一个生灵的战斗力。
是的，除了有趣的生态，应该也有旅行者想感受一下至东的人文生活与工业脉搏。如果对这个感兴趣，那我推荐大家一定要来体验一下我们完整的铁路系统。至东有很多的列车站点，我最推荐大家来列车总站看看。
I thought Merry Go Round of Life was playing for a second.
那列车总站便是
Oh my god, this looks
在
beautiful.
这里你会看到买票候车的至东人。
有的人带着理想而来
This looks
有的人
like
带着希望出
this looks
发
amazing.
有的人在为职责驻守，有的人在为生计奔波。
We got the Astral
也
Express
可以说是
before it
至东
became the
浪漫
Astral
与生活的
Express.
生活缩影。
在轨道旁边，旅行者们还可以召唤自己的专属列车。
Exclusive train is
至东的
great.
各个站点。
Yo, okay, I like
实
that.
存的车内设施，如果你想调试与改造枪械
I still can't believe we gotta like make our
如
own
果你想
guns.
快速提交每日
Just
任务
looks better Fontaine. That's a compliment. That's a good thing. That's not a just. That's a good
合成台也会
thing.
放在你的火车上。
这你倒提醒我了，在至东堡确实没见到合成台啊。
Better like Fontaine was amazing. They're making Fontaine 10 times better. I love that.
但我们是降临者，我们有自己的做事
Of
方
our
式。
own way
但
of
是我
doing
听说
things.
在古老的至东，曾经有许多炼金
Catherine is
术士
nowhere to be seen.
他们
Why would
留
she
下了
be
各种
here?
炼金造物。
不错，各位
It is truly like it's the Fatui's base. That's a I don't really like that boss design, but whatever.
衍生造物，或是嵌
I like this one. This one's
奥
fine.
黛塔和阿罗夏的培养材料。
说起来，旅行者们有没有注意到挂在
I
至
feel
东
bad for
天空上
Fontaine
那
now.
些像树枝一样的东西
Fontaine is still peak.
它
Fontaine
和
is still
7.0
peak.
版本的世界任务有关。各位旅行者
In its own
将
way.
踏上一段探寻至东历史的旅程。
Please collab with. Dude, this person in the chat is saying collab with High School DxD. Oh my
温
god.
暖到诡异的程度，而奇怪的油膜、伪装在环境中的树人，还有头上长树枝的小女孩，让这里一切
What in the
更加
Studio
另
Ghibli
外
crap
大家
is
还可能会
this?
参加一场雪娘的婚礼。
哎，
No- no disrespect to Studio Ghibli. You
You
see, it would be nice if you gave these like special designs to characters other than NPC characters. That's my big thing.
在这里，旅行者们能了解到至东的初代冰神白沙皇的故事，也会经历一场特殊的试炼。大家还记得我们之前提到的眼镜儿
Yeah,
灰谋吗
the one that does the
在这段
thing.
旅途中，我们还会帮灰谋寻找过去的力量。
原来我们在7.0版本有这么多可以探索的地方呀！
I assume that's a
当
world
然限
quest.
定时间内完成探索目标，还能获得400原始奖励哦。
聊了
Okay.
这么多，其实我们所做的一切都是希望给每一位旅行者带来前所未有的体验。无论你是喜欢爽快的射击，还是喜欢精妙的解谜，或是喜欢动人的故事，
在至东这片童话
Worse than
与工业交织
Natlan.
的国度
Excuse me? Are you disrespecting Natlan? Natlan was peak, and I refuse to say otherwise. Natlan was an amazing area.
接下来还有版本活动、至东音乐现场以及千星奇遇的相关内容。
Okay.
那旅行者们一会儿见，
拜拜。
拜拜。
Hopefully the Miliastra stuff is decent. Yeah, Natlan is peak. Don't. Let me just quickly do this real quick. Okay, so let me quickly do my codes. Okay, so Everwinter. What was the second code? What was the second code? Onto Snezhnaya. Okay. Onto Snezh. And then this is Odette 0812.
旅行者们，欢迎回来！这次啊，也欢迎我们的原神海外发行负责人 Ryan。
大家好。
哎，说起来啊，Ryan，这么多年来，应该是你第一次。
Hey, that's a hot take, but whatever.
第一次出现在前瞻节目的现场啊。
是的，非常高兴能够来现场参加前瞻节目。我想啊，
We got Elon Musk over here.
世界各地的旅行者正在看我们的前瞻节目吧。那么，作为一款在全球同步发行的游戏呢，我们很开心能够看到越来越多的旅行者加入这场旅途。
没错。那这些年来呀，我们也看到了全球各地的旅行者陪伴原神一起走过的脚印。
是的，我想无论旅行者们来自哪里，都一定能在至东找到那份属于自己的快乐。
那接下来不妨就一起先看一看至东的版本。
All right, bet.
哎，几个，我
All right, expedition.
各国冒险家的友好交流。
Okay, it's a tournament event. Nice, nice.
在至东举办了一场前所未有的赛事。
是的，那这一次啊，我们的老朋友。璃月冒险家协会的分会长兰姐
Liyue, that's crazy.
哎，我看迪奥娜也来了。
Okay, I'm not mad about that. I like Diona.
她同时啊也是这次
Mixologist. Okay. Seems like your run-of-the-mill event.
这次赛事的独特之处啊，就在于它没有历史。
Probably going to be like the regular stuff.
都是全新的挑战。这是因为啊。
Oh wait, never mind. Wait, what?
在至东的雪原上。
Oh, that's cool.
不过这个至东啊
That is cool.
那列车在行驶的
Never mind. That is a sick event idea.
没错
That is a sick
为了
event.
处理这些危机情况，可以通过换挡来控制列车的加速度。
It's like a drag race of trains. I like that.
此外呢，赛事还准备了射击项目。
Shooting. Okay. You know what? No, I like that. I like that. That's cool. That's cool. It's chill. It's low key. Look pretty good.
大家就可以试试自己在隐喻中练习的成果。
Better than the event we had this for this. The freaking what's it called event that I barely did. I need to finish that stupid fishing event. I don't even want to finish that stupid fishing event. I might just like not even finish that stupid fishing event because it's so boring. It's a waste of time. Is that mentioning Catherine? Okay. Catherine statue parts. That's funny.
装点海蟹阵还是放进陈歌符收藏，这都是一个非常不错的选择。
那如果旅行者们抽出的这些部件有富余，也可以将它放进寄物装置，分享给其他有需要的旅行者。
Wait, I love that. I love that.
这个真不错。
It's trading for specifically for the event. Now, if we had like trading in game, that'd be awesome.
那参与这些活动呢，旅行者们都可以获得包含原石和培养材料在内的丰富奖励。
Yeah, envisaged as okay. You got two of the most simped for characters in the game. That's cool. Yeah, I saw it from a mile away. Okay, Jehoda and Durin. Kui!
另外呀，这次卡牌商店里也新增了至东风格的牌位。
哦，那这下牌手们终于可以
What
提瓦特所有国家的牌位。
fishing event? The summer event, the Fontanalia fishing event.
亲自游玩体验了。接下来还有一些关于优化和体验升级的情报和大家分享。我们为旅行者准备了一本至东
Snezhnaya Adventure Journal.
它会根据旅行者的探索进度记录冒险内容。
Okay,
也可以通
that's
过冒险
cool.
笔记更快捷的前往对应的区域，或者获得对应的奖励。
听起来这个是方便又实用啊！
是的，这样一来呀，不仅接取任务更方便了，还可以帮助旅行者了解故事的脉络，更直观的看到至东这片土地上正在发生什么。
That's pretty good.
而在冒险之证当中，我们也优化了圣遗物秘境的排序方式。版本更新后，最新开放的圣遗物秘境将在
Most recently unlocked?
另外，随着7.0版本的
Like unlocked like official or like unlocked person?
范围又一次扩大了。
Haven't completed. Yeah, it's really boring. I say, cause it's a good like story. The story is good, but the event itself is boring.
地图更大了，冒险的标记也更多了，旅行就是这样一件充满了成就感的事情。
是的， 接下来是幽静微战相关的内容更新。在
Oh,
7.0 版
Stinson？
本更新后，我们将在常驻玩法幽静微战当中新增一套全新的武器外观。也就是说啊
Oh, okay.
达成挑战的旅行
That's nice. I like those. That looks beautiful.
任意选择自己喜欢的外观来搭配了。
那么也就是说，从
Holy,
7.0
that's
决
nice.
境关卡，旅行者就可以获得2套很好看的外观喽。
是的，是的。
Are they like appearances or actual
旅行者的旅
weapons?
途啊已经抵达了
Weapon appearance. You know what? I'm happy with that. They just gave Stinson another
也
reason.
希望这些内容
That's really good. That's a good way to use that ability without
无论是旅行者在
using
骑
it
马
on
所经
events.
历的故事，还是在旅行路上的点滴，都会被铭记。而持续更新优质版本内容，为玩家提供丰富的长线游玩体验，这确实也是原神一直以来秉持。
Ha! That's funny. You're funny.
所以接下来啊
Wait.
还有一个内容
Wait.
要分享
Skip.
给各位旅行者
Skip button, please.
在去年啊，开发组的各位为旅行者们奉上了一个玩法系统例行修远，见证了玩家与角色的牵绊。我们也希望能和旅行者把这段牵绊继续
No.
延续下去。因此，新一期的
What?
将在现在可选角色的基础上加入。
That's crazy.
这次又有不少角色
Wait.
我看还有一些获得了魔女律师的角色也加。
Oh my god.
那就像
We have Navia Lin. Oh, that's nice.
并且和你共鸣。
I wish they would like skip on or something, but that's really good.
是不是应该到每年
That's really nice.
看来啊 ，Ryan 和旅行者们一样，都已经迫不及待的想看一看今年的
Symphony. I need to
交响乐
watch
现场吧
those.
看看这一次 Hoyo Mix 的同学们。
The Hoyo Mix team is beautiful. Like it makes beautiful music. Like Hoyoverse is beautiful at
朋友
music.
在现场。
哦，
What is that? Why do you have a whole freaking
hello.
phone?
Yes, I'm prepared now to go to Genshin I. Yes, we're going to record the music.
Who is this?
It's been a great pleasure and a wonderful opportunity to work with you.
Only have one of those characters? Yeah, me too, but like at least like it's still good.
It's a pleasure to meet you all. We're currently recording music for the Snezhnaya. This year's music gives a completely different feel. It's more solemn and emotionally charged, which actually requires the composers to capture it very delicately.
Genshin does know how to make music. They don't mess around.
1, 2.
Robert, your favorite DPS? Robert's the new meta. Hoyoverse is a music company that makes games, literally.
Thank you. See you soon.
They need a way to make money off their music, so they put it in games.
I like this piece very much, and it reminds me of something about the Warriors period. And when I got the proposal from Genshin Impact to record this, so I said to my daughter and to my son that I'm going to be filming for the Genshin Impact, and they said, "No way! This is such a cool game."
Sure they did.
I said, well,
Sure they
that's
did.
the way to become a cool person for your own children.
Okay.
They were breakwork.
It has all the songs with vocals and EDM raves, literally.
Rather that's dynamic nuances, which very often they were writing, as I said, really well for the instrument, but also very.
This is a really good one so far.
Rhythmical patterns.
I wish they could add our keynote to the free concert cast. They will eventually, I'm sure. He's look like a typewriter. Yeah, that's just how that's accordion they do. They look like that.
And then we can tweak things on site together. Things like the lighting can be adjusted. There are 200 people involved, and there's lots of different.
Oh, jeez, why is my headset so itchy today? I need to take a shower.
Okay, here we go then. Traveler, everything is okay. See you later.
I love that. I love that little thing. Oh wait! Wait. Hold. Hold up. Wait a minute. I love how like they're super serious and then they realize it's for like a game with like it's for a gacha game. Only part that is consistently good. I'll give you that. I'll still glaze the heck out of Genshin though. But I'm gonna be honest, Nod Karai was like the Nod Karai updates in general were kind of bad. Like the events and stuff. It was a bad time for Genshin. Nod Karai was the Genshin Dark Ages. Now let's hope Shineshiniya brings it back. Fontaine story aside from Act 5 was mid. I can understand that, but I don't agree with you, but I understand what you mean, because there was a lot of, I could see what you mean. Oh, okay. Not a cry was just a distraction. I'm sure. Like it was just them like cooking behind the scenes. They're like, oh shoot, we need to get something out before Shineshiniya. Let's make Nod cry. The characters from Nod Cry were peak though. But yeah, Fontaine, it was really good. I disagree with you, but I understand what you mean because it was like a bit slower. The prison was awful. No, I'll give you that. The prison sucked. Exploration and characters were peak. That I'll agree with. The exploration and the characters were peak, but the story, well, not the story, not even the story. It wasn't even the story. It was like the events and like the updates themselves. That's so cool. The lyrics are really good. The Sumer bit of not a, that's a spoiler. Oh, you're talking about the ending. I heard it was good. No spoilers though. Oh shoot, that piano work is peak. That Scar's theme? Is it? You're right! Wait, I hear it. I hear a bit of... Is that... Wait, which one is it? Which one is it? It's one of the themes from one of the bosses. I hear one of the bosses in this. It might be Scara. What was it? Shoku no Kame? Yeah, I think you're right. Was only the vocal part I heard in? No, I like actually think no, I think they're like Suki's right. The Shoku no Kame theme is like has that little like part where it's like the orchestral with the beat going. You will walk us into the land of darkness. Come, let us create a new world together. That's cool. Know that the destruction of all precedes the birth of a new order. Yo! Peak! Everybody's agreeing that it's Scar's theme. Yeah, it literally is. Oh, jeez. Only Arsaritsa on Anastasia shall usher in the perfect dawn. Is that her name? Is that her name? Is that how long did we know her name for? Wait, what? There's more? How long did we know her name for, though? We're getting an Morpheus-like story. Don't spoil anything for HSR, or... Yeah, just not for HSR, but that'd be sick. Isn't Morpheus like the best one? Oh, no, that was Penacony that was the best one. Did I pronounce that right? Whatever. I don't care that much. Morpheus is the best? Okay. Just really long. Okay. We have like full-on YouTubers in the chat right now. Oh my god. Dude, this music's peak. Is there any more program? Or is it just gonna be music from now on? Not sure? Okay. This goober in the chat says that they have music muted in Genshin. Ooh, that's nice. That's so good. Still doesn't beat... It still doesn't beat Fontaine's music, though, I'm gonna say. Fontaine is not... Wait. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. That's nice. Oh man, it's giving Dark Beast Ganon. Somebody said in the live chat that they might be using the motives from each Harbinger. That'd be sick. Wait, is it possible that we fight each Harbinger? No, I don't think so. That's wishful thinking, probably. It'd be cool though. Like we like boss rush Harbingers in the last minute. That'd be sick. Somebody in the chat said long live the Soviet Union. Oh my god. Boom, boom. Tomorrow, Paimon Shop and Imaginarium. Dude, that's peak. Gonna have a lot of stuff to do on Sunday. Is that it?
好的，那感谢 Holomix 的同学以及音乐家们的演出。
That was really good.
节目中介绍过，至东音乐中更多的是斯拉夫音乐风格，
没错，
整体风格呢充满的是戏剧性和空间感。
而且啊，果然至东版本的音乐就应该有愚人众的主题。
这下非常期待在游戏里。
Dude, I'm super excited for that soundtrack. All right, nobody burn, nobody just like try to crucify me here. I'm interested onto what we see, what we get in Moliastra. Oh shoot, give that Linny feel. Okay. You're gonna get a ton of Linny OCs. Oh my god. Those are gonna be paid though, sadly. You dare? Look, man. I'm not a Miliastra hater. I don't like Miliastra, but I don't hate it. I ball. Like, I ball with it. Like, it's fine. I don't know what's going on anymore. I don't know if I like those character designs, but they look fine at worst. Like, yeah, they look fine at best. Everybody in the chat is just like, oh my god.
当然呀，7.0版本的《千星奇遇》也为骑将们带来了一批全新的素材。在未来，我们还会持续为骑将们加入更多的素材，期待大家的创作和表达。
哎，鸡哥，前面我们提到了这个射击玩法。
Are they bringing that to Miliastra?
在未来是不是也能进入到线性杀伤？
Wait, that's cool. Wait. Give them this. If they allow you to create shooting mini games in Miliastra with the native mechanics, that's really good.
探索过的路径，持续自由发挥的舞台。这么多年来啊，原神的玩法探索并不是一件容易的事情。 正因如此，我们才希望能够帮助到更多在玩法当中孜孜不倦探索的骑将们。既然我们今年在探索射击玩法，
Is it a level? This is the level builder right now. That whole like shooting game. Let's go. That's good. That's a good thing. But yeah, that was mainly about the level builder, which isn't that big of a deal. Like that's nothing. That's just boring. But I personally think that like the mechanics could like have a lot of potential. I think it could be cool. Okay, spoopy hat. The 4-star outfit, whatever. As always, it's mid.
特别节目是不是也要接近尾声了？时间真的过得好快啊！
哎 ，Ryan， 你说的这个时间过得好快啊，就非常的意味深长。因为从2020年的9月28日，原神开服到现在，从蒙德、里约再到诺德卡莱。 一幕一幕就像是昨天一样。
接下来，旅行者们的足迹终于要去到至东了。
那在节目的最后呢，我也想代表原神项目组对大家说，在今年的至东版本，乃至于提瓦特之外，未来更
Distant Worlds，
我们都会保持初心，创作出更多打破常规、超越规则的内容，为各位旅行者。
That's just a ton of gobbledygook right here.
就像一颗坚实的种子。 无论它长成多么参天的大树，无论它的枝芽通向何方。
Nah, people, you know what pisses me off, chat? People be saying like, oh, delete like the TCG, delete Miliastra Wonderland. I can understand with Miliastra, but still, it's just like, just don't do it then. It doesn't give rewards, I don't think. I don't know if the level builder gives rewards. I don't even know. I don't really care. I don't pay much attention to Miliastra, and when I do, I just play a couple of games and hop off. I don't really care.
我想感谢一下咱们每一位旅行者，感谢你们选择成为了旅行者，因为你们，我们才知道全世界的玩家都如此。
Some nice cosplays. Okay, some nice cosplays. Is that a Kali right there? Let's go. Is that a pot at the Paimon?
希望每一位旅行者都能在即将到来的7.0版
I
本
find
玩得开心。
TCG. Yeah, TCG is good. Oh, I like TCG, but people hate on it for some reason. I'm just like sitting here. I'm like, bro. All right, August 12th is when it comes out. Let's go. Fade into the whole picture. Oh no, it's just gonna fade out. Wow. Worst lot. Dude, I'm gonna tell you all right now, chat. I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. Okay, the event calendar. Definitely gonna look at that later. Alright. Let me just quickly swap to my... Alright, give me 5 seconds, chat. I'll be right back. Let me just quickly check something and then we can continue. Alright, chat. I need to rant about something real quick. And I'm just gonna say it like it is real quick. When it comes to the Genshin community, a lot of them are just some of the most spoiled, like, we have one of the most spoiled communities out there. Or not spoiled, ungrateful. And I'm not trying to like say like, I'm not trying to say like the game is like perfect or anything, because I'm not trying to justify the fact that this game does not care a lot of the time. But whenever we get stuff that's like actually good, people start hating on it for no reason and nitpicking. And it pisses me off. Because it's like, even if you don't have what you want, at least like enjoy what you have. And it's not, again, I'm not saying you'd, like when it comes to like skip line and quality of life, yes, ask for that. I'm not saying you can't. I'm sorry, Kinpro. I really am. It was a whole thing. I apologize. No, I spent my resume before stream. But it's just like, I feel like our community, like, it gets to a point where y'all are, we complain, I'm gonna say we, not y'all. We complain so much to the point where it's like, we don't care, like it sounds like we don't care, like, even if they do give us something we want. Didn't some critique video that came out a while back? Hold up. I'll say something about it in a second. There's some critique video that came. What was the name of the video? Like the critique video? Because I might know the video you're talking about. Because here's the thing about critique videos. I don't agree with a lot of them. Some of them are just plain LARP. I hate it. I actually hate it. Some of them, like, some of them are justified. I don't mind if you critique Genshin. That's not the problem. It's just like when you LARP Genshin, like, oh, Genshin doesn't have a story. I'm just sitting here staring at you. I'm like, are we playing the same game? Or are you just illiterate? You know? That's like... But what was the name of the critique video? Because there was one critique video in particular that really got my blood boiling when I saw it. Candy bug controversy? I haven't seen that actually. Let me see what that is about. Was Genshin always this weird and bad? Oh, it's this video! Yeah! That's the video! That's the video I think this is the video.
Before we begin, please be aware that this video...
Hold! I think that's the video where I actually think it was like, are you crazy? Okay, was it... Hold up. I need to ask y'all something, because y'all watch this video, and I'm not sure if I'm going to watch it right now. I can... Oh, 100%... Hold on, let me just... You know what? Let me just mute, and let me just go into cleave view, because we're about to have a little rant right now, okay? We're about to have a little, like, a little bit of a rant, okay? And y'all are gonna let me sit down and listen, because I have had to rant to my friend all the time about this, alright? Hold on, let me just say real quick. Oh, this person's the one. Yup, this might be the video. Okay. I'm not... I haven't watched the video, so I'm not gonna try to, like, accuse them of anything. But weren't they the one that was mad that, like, a ton of the Fatuya Harbingers turned to good? Was that the name? Was that what happened in this video? Was that what happened in this video? Cause I think I remember my cousin or my friend showing me this video, and they told me that they were like, saying a ton of garbage about the game, like, oh, it has no story. I'm mad that the Fatui Harbingers turn good. And I'm just sitting here, I'm like, what are you talking about? So, like, they're mad that Columbina turned out good. I'm pretty sure Columbina had good character development to go that way. It's just like, oh, jeez. Because a lot of people say stuff like that, like, oh, Genshin also said that Linnea was a... That's her? That's her? Yeah, no. Yep. Columbina and the Genshin villain problem. Yes, this person doesn't know what they're talking about. Hold up. Let me just make sure I know what hold up. I'm gonna rant about this one. Holy crap. We're about to go through this real quick, chat. We're about to go through this real quick.
People, Jin can be dreadful.
Yep, I think this is the name of the video. This is the name of the video. Yeah, yep, it's the same video. Oh my god. This video is rage bait. I think this video is rage bait. Oh my god. Okay. So, let me just, like, tell you my opinion on this freaking video, bro. Because this video pisses me off. Okay, so this person started by complaining. Can I join your world or not right now? You can join my world. But this person started by complaining that Mavuika had a music video trailer. I think that's one of the stupidest complaints ever. I just want to say that. I think that's one of the most nitpicky complaints ever. Okay? Hold up. Let me just make sure. I know I'm...
Nation's customs. Mondstadt is based largely on Germany to Sumeru is Beiters, and the cultures places each so different to represent region. But I will say I do find it odd that the regions based on parts of the world
Clee was a brave girl today. I found a really weird looking lizard.
That's fine. That's a comic. Like, that's fine. But
I didn't like not a lot of mechanics of the game.
you watched it yourself? Hold up. Stop. I'm trying to... Okay. So... Okay, correct me if I'm wrong, because I haven't fully watched this video. But this person was LARPing. They started by saying, oh, I didn't like how Mavuika's trailer was a music video, which is an incredibly nitpicky and stupid complaint, when it's not even something that's in the game. It's just the way they marketed Mavuika as a character, and it makes complete sense. Since her main thing is a bike and stuff, it's like... Well, like, it's not really out of place. I understand the complaint that, like, oh, since it's like, oh, there's more black people in, like, Sumeru and Natlan, and they got kind of whitewashed that area. I'm not saying that's bad. That's it correct. Because they did. I'm gonna be honest. They did do that. All right. But that doesn't give you the right to say, oh, I'm mad that Mavuika had a freaking music video trailer. That's one of the stupidest complaints ever. You cannot like it, sure, but calling that like the bad part about it is just really dumb, right? This is a video for HSR. What do you mean? But and again, feel free, chat, to correct me if I get something she said wrong. Then she proceeded to complain about how a ton of hold on, let me just lower the game volume. Then she proceeded to complain about how all the Fatui Harbingers started turning into good guys. So she complained about Columbina, Sandrone, I don't think Sandrone, but also she mentioned Arlecchino and Scaramash, I believe. She mentioned at least two of those. And I'm just looking here, I'm like, sorry, do you understand this thing called character development? You want every Fatui Harbinger to be a static character? You know, like, look, all of them have their reasons for being there. They're all there in their own interest. Some of them want to help the Tsaritsa. Some of them need to look out for themselves. Okay, I don't get why you're complaining about literally storytelling. It's like, literally, I understand. Look, I don't think she should have death threats. That's not something that anybody should ever have. All right, but when you say this kind of like this, it's just not a good argument. You're like, this is what it sounds like. I'm mad that the villains had character development. You're gonna go and watch. What's a good example? I'm trying to think of a good example off the top of my head. But either way, you're just mad that Columbina wasn't this dark and like this like, oh, dark, I'm so like broody and emo and mysterious character. Columbina is awesome. I don't care what you say. You might not have been expecting it, and like, look, I get they might have marketed it differently. But that's called a trailer versus game. If you didn't see those trailers, you would have seen Columbina and been like, oh my god, Columbina's awesome, and never have thought, oh, she was supposed to be this dark and mysterious character. And then if you look at the trailers and see the game, you might have thought she was supposed to be this dark and mysterious character, but that's not a fault to the game. That's a fault of you thinking, oh, seeing the trailer and being like, yeah, this is Bible. Now I understand that the trailer should be like that, but she wanted to be that's exactly what, like, literally like that. Literally, it's like, what do you, like, you see the trailer and you're like, okay, this trailer is Bible. I want what I want in this trailer. It's like, what are you talking about? And I thought this was a hot take. And I'm so happy it isn't. I'm so happy this video was like, everybody considered this video dumb. Because it's like, what are you talking about? Like, oh, I'm mad Tartaglia turned good or whatever. Like, what? Tartaglia didn't turn good. Like, I'm pretty sure she mentioned Tartaglia somewhere in there. But either way, but still, it's really weird. All right, then the misogynist fan service. Okay, that's just a non-argument. Misogynistic fan service. Let me introduce you to this concept called a gacha game. This is a Hoyoverse gacha game, and you're mad. You're mad that hold up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I really am. Hold on, just give me 5 seconds. Okay, hold up. Moon, take out Varessa. Take out Varessa for me. Deploy Varessa. Varessa, real quick. Caps lock. Yeah, deploy Varessa and one other fan service character you have. Do that for me real quick, okay? Just do that for me real quick. I just want to quickly go over something real quick. All the characters are fan service. All the adult characters are fan service. Tear out one more fan service character. Get Klee out of here real quick. Like, do you have any, like, take out, like, Nicole or something. Skirk, that's perfect. Perfect choice. Here's my problem with that argument. Do you understand the concept of gacha games? All right. Here's the thing about gacha games. Their entire point is to make money off selling characters that are kind of fan servicey. And Genshin is quite literally the most tame of any gacha game. You are complaining about a gacha game having character designs that are on the risque side. Right? These are probably 4 of the worst character designs in the game. Shilonen, most skin showed. Llama, obvious. You have Varessa, which is just the proportions are wild, and the character attack is wild. And then you have Skirk, who's literally just Skirk, okay? I don't see why you're so pissed off. You probably play Wuwa or something, and you don't say anything about that, you know? Like, look at Wuwa. Go to HSR. HSR has 10 times worse character designs than Genshin does when it comes to that. Alright? And I don't know why you're complaining about it. Genshin is probably the most kid-friendly gacha game out there. The Cavalry Captain is the most... That's wild. I know what you're talking about, too. But, like, literally... Oh, yeah, Scoffy... Like, it's just... Why are you... What the heck? Why are you complaining about this? It's such a nothing complaint. Like... If you're playing Genshin, you're not gonna play Genshin and going in there expecting it to be the most PG character design experience. You don't expect everybody to look like what's a good example? But you're not going in there expecting everybody to look like to have the most decent character designs ever. That's just life, okay? You're playing a game where it's literally about collecting characters that have these designs. It's like, what? That's the entire design of the game. And why do you play it still? I don't care why you don't play it. Like, oh my god, it's such a stupid. Let me pull the character codex. No, I'm talking like it's still worse. The Dahlia, Jade, Himiko, all those have worse character designs than Genshin. Like by worse, I mean like more exposing, not like bad character designs. But I'm just hold up. I want to react to this video real quick. Y'all want me to react to this video? Like. I'll genuinely just go to town on this video real quick. You want me to do that? Y'all want me to do that? I'm gonna go to town on this character. Moon, we're gonna be here for a minute. Alright. It's almost an hour. I'll skip through it. I'm skipping through it. We're gonna... Oh, boy. By the way, first of all, chat, I don't think anybody should get harassed for an opinion. That's not my point. I don't agree with her opinion whatsoever, because her opinion is just wrong. But doesn't mean you should get harassed for it. Alright, let's watch this video, chat.
Please be aware that this video contains very heavy spoilers for Genshin Impact up to version 6.4.
I don't care.
Luna 5.
Has more fan service than Genshin. That's my thing. Like, you're getting mad at Genshin, but you're not even paying attention to like freaking Arcanite to Enfield, where their entire ad campaign was almost as like was like literally worse than Genshin. It's just like, bro.
Version as of recording. So if you clicked on this video and not included as time goes on, so that might factor in as well. Best favorite games. I know that there's a lot to be said about thrown Genshin's way. For example, like many gacha games, they use a very predatory business model, and Hoyoverse makes millions of dollars off of FOMO and by fostering games too, because it's not its greed by giving away more free characters and by making it easier to.
Yeah, like literally, like Zenless is 10 times worse than Genshin.
5 years of updates. The resin cap is still only at 200 with
And
an overflow system, and the weapon and talent ascension materials are still only available for a few days each week.
That's fair, but it's like that's still like a thing where it's like it's such a nothing burger. Just play on your game, like play on Sunday, dude.
You could pretty much build any character you wanted if you liked them, but there was this feeling of new and the first to win here, innocent and plus getting. I mean, that was absolutely fontaine.
Okay, so right now, what I'm looking at is somebody nostalgia farming Genshin Impact.
Encourage you to unless you and we will get to that. So excited to see what they would do with a villain like that in this story, and we will get to that.
Oh my god, no, okay. Can I just tell y'all? Like, I saw a video a few days ago, and it was like, it was somebody saying like how Genshin has no plot. I feel like this is one of those people. That's just plain LARP. You're just not playing the game then.
But even if the story occasionally got dull, and I know a lot of people struggled with Inazuma.
That's fair.
I have problems with it.
I liked Inazuma, but the story definitely had its issues. I agree.
In the middle, or when it was busy underdeveloping Raiden A, I could at least maybe see Kazuha sometimes on its character heel. The deal.
That's a fair critique. Inazuma was a chapter. Inazuma was definitely a chapter.
So yes, Genshin is one. You're just nostalgic. That's the make a whole. Was Genshin? Let me tell you why.
When your teeth are sensitive.
I do wish we got more Dotare villain time. I mean, I guess. I haven't finished the quest, but I don't even care about spoilers anymore. I think I know what happens, so I don't really care, but.
Talk about the elephant in the room, Natlan.
I'm gonna get really pissed off here.
In case you're unfamiliar, Genshin bases its nations on real customs, and so on. Natlan, similarly to these Polynesian cultures and the cultures of African peoples, it's hard to pin down what.
Wow, imagine not having you.
They were thinking when they picked out all of these places, each so different to represent just one nation in the game. I will say I do find it odd that the regions based on parts of the world where historically many black and brown people have lived are a mishmash of many different cultures.
Now look, that's a fair like critique. That's a cold take. But this isn't the point you're about to make. Your point is that Marvel Wika had a music video for a trailer. That's your point. That's the point you're about to give me right now. That's what you're about to say.
The characters are whitewashed versions of the other reasons too. Natlan was understandably poorly received by fans. At least
enjoyed
in the
it.
United States. I'm not really sure how other parts of the world reacted to it. The landscapes are fine, but one of the major problems people had was the characters' access to modern technology and concepts like motorcycles, flying guns, rollerblades, and DJ sets.
So? I'm sorry, what? What? What are you talking about? What are you actually talking about? This is Genshin Impact. We don't know what time period it's in, bro. Nobody cares. No, but that's such a nothing excuse. That's such a... Dude, it's literally just fantasy. It's literally just fantasy. Get used to it.
I'm not even necessarily mad at the idea of having more modern tech in Natlan.
Then why bring it up? Why bring it up? Tell me why you're gonna bring it. Tell me why you brought it up.
But the problems lie more in the execution. First, Natlan made a point to set up an aesthetic style for Natlanese technology, like that within the ancient Sacred Mountain area. But then they only used it in that area.
That's LARP. That is so LARP. What are you talking about? Have you not played Octonatlan? What are you talking about?
If Mauika's motorcycle or Shilonen's DJ set looked anything like this, and not like sleek, modern variations of those objects, maybe they wouldn't have felt so out of place.
They didn't feel that out of place to me. Like I don't know if that's a cold take on me, on like a cold take on her or not. That just feels like a nothing excuse. That's called character design. That's just what they do. That's like literally what they do. What?
And another problem.
Like that's like saying, oh, like literally they're ancient. That's like saying, oh, I'm mad that Klee didn't look like a Mondstadt house. That's exactly what she's saying right now. This is like literally good point. Literally perfect point, Moon. It's literally just time periods. What are you talking about? Like, oh yeah, we're not gonna freaking use a butter churner from the 1800s. Instead, like obviously we're gonna use modern machinery. What is that excuse?
Problem with the tech is that no one else in Natlan, other than the playable characters, use it.
More old Natlan tech and exploration. That's a good way of putting it. You would have liked more. But hating on the fact that there's old and then the characters have different kind of tech is just not okay. Because, like, for all you know, they went to a different nation and just asked for some of the technology. Like, huh?
At all. You don't see any other Natlanese people rollerblading or driving vehicles.
Are you being serious right now?
They probably wouldn't feel so out of place if other people in the 6 tribes had access to them.
I'm pretty sure from what I remember, there are still people with similar technology to them. Not as sleek and stuff, but that's just the NPCs. You're complaining about the NPC designs more than anything. That's just them, like, that's just Genshin's fault. They don't do extra NPC stuff.
There is perhaps no location in Natlan that is so out of place as the Easy Breeze Holiday Resort.
It was a summer event. It is a summer event location, bro.
I did love the lore that this location provided for Bennett, but everything else about it is so ass, dude. It genuinely feels like a different game to walk around.
It was a summer event. She has to LARP. There's no way she's saying some like literally. It's so LARP. Like, if you're gonna critique the game, at least play the game before you critique the game.
This resort. There's a huge slide in the shape of a Kaholasaur.
It is a summer event. It is literally supposed to be a summer event island. Okay? Would you be mad if it was a temporary summer event? Nobody would be mad if it would just disappear after the summer event ended. But you are complaining right now because they didn't immediately get rid of the event, the island. They kept the island. Nobody would, like, I would kill to have Simulacra back in the game as a separate location. And you're saying this is like saying, like, oh no, don't add Simulacra back because it'd be out of place in Mondstadt. What? Like, I get yeah, like I get that it might seem a bit out of place, but Easy Breeze was good. Literally, she's the only one in the world that I see complaining about this area.
Dark ride a la Disneyland, a field that looks like a fucking Wii Sports.
I apologize for any language, by the way.
Golf course and like a music festival area with.
Hey, guy, hey, how about you look at that area real quick? You see Shilonen's DJ set. You see any, like, you know, I don't know, you see any correlation? Something you just complained about being right here in front of you, and you're complaining about that thing?
The dance-off stage. I cannot stress enough how immersion-breaking it is to explore this area. Have there been silly summer-themed areas in the past? Yes. But none of them have ever had an aesthetic on par with this one.
Dude, that's Natlan. Get used to it. Like, literally, that's Natlan. You are complaining about nothing. Everybody liked this area. I personally don't like exploring this. Thank you. Like, it's not that great to explore, but that's not her point. She just doesn't like the area. Like, that's just like, what?
I mean, the Golden Apple Archipelago just looks like it was taken straight out of Mondstadt or Liyue in terms.
I mean, I guess, but like, again, you're complaining about a summer event area. It's supposed to look different. It's like you want every area in the game to look like literally just copy paste Natlan. Like for Natlan, you want it to just be the same area all around. No, you want some variation. You know, that new Mondstadt area. You want some variation in that area. You don't want it to just be copy paste Mondstadt City. Like,
in terms of design, while still looking very fantastical, with impossible landscapes that could only be created by a mage of incredible power like Alice. Unfortunately,
don't keep my Alice's name out of your freaking mouth. You don't deserve to say her name. And if I hear you say the name of Klee, I will be disliking this video. Actually, I'm just gonna dislike this video anyway. I'm just gonna. This video sucks.
Natlan's only faults. I and many others also found the lore and quest of this region to be pretty lacking too.
I haven't heard a single person say that. Who's can somebody back her up here? Is Natlan's gameplay bad? Like the story bad? Because from what I heard, it was great. At least like pretty good. Is it bad? I need to know because I don't want to LARP here. Can I get our dealer Oh my god. Stories peak. Thank you. I heard that like the whole like Fatui, is it Capitano? I think his name is. Like I heard that was peak. What are you talking about?
We'll start with the basics. Each nation in Teyvat has a divine ideal that is represented by the Archon. So far, we've been introduced to 6 ideals of 7: freedom, contracts, eternity, wisdom.
Oh, I know what she's about to complain about. She's gonna talk about how she's the war god trying to stop war. I remember this.
Justice and war.
You're gonna. I remember now. Some my friend telling me how she's complaining about how Mabuika's the war archon, the war god, but she doesn't want war. Okay, go ahead and complain about God of War Ragnarok. How Kratos is trying to kill Odin because he's causing like a war thing. You are complaining about somebody trying to preserve the peace. All right. Just because, look, you want to know, and this is, I'm saying conventionally, we're not talking about politics right now. I'm talking about this. When you start a war, your goal is to end the war. Thank you. No one wants war. Your goal is to end the war. You don't want the war to stay forever. War sucks for everybody. You're complaining about somebody who's considered the war god. Doesn't she have this traumatic past or something that like has to do with the wars, and that's why she wants to stop it or something like that? You're not trying to keep the war going. You're trying to stop the war before it starts even, so that nobody gets hurt. If you're a good person, if you're a good Archon god in this case, you're not trying to keep everybody in constant war. You're trying to get that time of peace going, you know?
Most of these, at least, supposed to example in her mad time.
Shut up, bro.
Way. Be else into that. Yeah, maybe they have it worse than other nations, but still, what happens when the war ends?
A time of peace! A time of peace! The point of Teyvat isn't so that there's an eternal war going on. Want to end their wars. Literally, A was a terrorist, or not a terrorist, a dictator, and she still wanted her war to end. She didn't want to keep war going. Nobody wants to keep war going. That is a nothing excuse, all right? I'm pretty sure if you look, if you were designated the war god and you wanted to go and you wanted to fight a war for eternity, you would eventually get tired of that war, and you would be like, I want to take a break from war. Let's stop having a war and let's chill for a while. Let's chill for a few generations, you know? This is such a nothing.
Which it does at the end of the Archon quest. If thoughtless and reckless in her actions. Do you see how war doesn't really work as a divine ideal, and least of all with Mabuika as its representative? Also, it's a nation of war made up of 6 different factions, and yet there's absolutely no conflict between them. It really just doesn't make any sense. This is why I personally
don't care about spoilers, by the way. I think it's just a stupid.
Cool if the Pyro Archon was a villain to her people. Maybe she makes them fight each other.
I'm sorry, weren't you just complaining about how Raiden A didn't have much character development? Because the same thing probably would have happened here. Let's be real. Genshin kind of like fails with their story sometimes. I won't deny that Genshin has like downsides to its story, but like you're nitpicking right now.
Or gladiator style for her.
Did your message not send? Let me see. I didn't see any message. Stories peak. After that, I didn't see. Hold on, let me see if I could. Hold on, 1 second. Yeah, I didn't see it.
And then Maybe we would have a better rebellion storyline than Inazuma with an Archon that's completely irredeemable. Because we certainly know that the Cryo Archon is gonna get redeemed in some way if she's ever going to become playable. We will also touch on that in a later section.
I'm sorry. Wait. You gotta shut up and now. Are you telling me you're gonna be mad if the Cryo Archon gets redeemed? I'm gonna be genuinely like, okay, that's chill. Alright? And you wanna know why? She literally is basically traumatized. Didn't her son die and her lover die? Didn't both of them die and that's why she's kind of depressed? I get like you might be mad about that, but again, it's a gacha game. Of course they're gonna get redeemed. It's not. Oh my god.
More detail. Instead, in Mawika, we have an Archon who is a Mary Sue. Ironic when she's the only Archon who is actually a human and would likely have the most flaws out of any of them. The thing is, Mawika is very flawed. She is extremely irresponsible and brash, even when it will put the lives of her entire nation at stake. Her nation.
That's called good character. That's called good character writing. If they aren't crimes against humanity, then it's forgivable. Exactly. Like, I think the Tsaritsa has done it. So I guess that's a good point with the Tsaritsa. Even if like I'm still gonna see because I can't take your opinion here because it's like you have so many stupid opinions in this.
She is at war with the Abyss, and she's like, "Well, best thing I can do for you guys now is go to sleep for 500 years and."
I'm sorry. I'm kind of pissed off here. I'm kind of pissed off, to be fair. Honkai 3rd, way too high. Yeah, like, you're spoiled. You're genuinely spoiled. If you're going... Oh my god. Have any of you played Breath of the Wild? Have any of y'all played Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild? Because I'm about to spoil a bit of it for y'all. The plot of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is Zelda went to sleep for 100 years to prepare for the awakening of Ganon. She quite literally needed to, she did it so that she could kill Ganon. You're kind of getting mad that she's trying to, you can't, that's fair. But this is it's like, what the heck take. For me, I haven't played it yet, but even looking at this, she came up with a plan. She needs to sacrifice herself for 500 years so that she could essentially be able to do this, you know? You're oh my god, you sent my son in Genshin. She also talked about how Mawika splashed her back so much to show her chest, but bro, she's like, yeah, no, literally, that's like, bro, and you're a girl saying this, by the way. I just like to point that out. You're a girl saying this. Like, this is so, oh my god.
That the heroes I need will appear to me when I need them.
Hey yo, this week only.
Oh my god, dude. I'd rather see this Domino's commercial like 10 times over than listen to this garbage, but I'm finishing it because it's so stupid. This is one of the stupidest and oh my god, this is one of the dumbest takes ever, bro.
What? That is crazy of you. And yet the game tries to make me feel bad for her for doing this. The game, instead of pointing out how terrible and risky this plan is, just focus.
Have you ever considered that it was her only plan? Have you ever considered it was her only option? Maybe it was. I haven't played yet, so I'm kind of LARPing here a tiny bit, but I'm going to play it eventually. But, like, if it's her only option, if it's just, like, our last line of defense is me going to sleep for X amount of years just so that I could, like, just for a chance that we could do this well.
Focuses on the fact that Mawika had to say goodbye to her family in order to put this plan into action. Dog, I do not care.
Another thing, you could technically say that Focalors did the exact same thing with the Ortrice. Dude, bro, oh my god. This is so stupid. Cause like okay. Focalors did basically the same thing. But instead of sacrificing for herself, she sacrificed for Farina, and you're not batting an eye. I'm sorry, and I'm not hating on Focalors here, but you're hating on nothing here. You're
the writing doesn't focus at all on what.
Watching Paint Dry would be better than watching this video. Literally,
here.
You're LARPing.
Stupid story. For me, all of them were so nothing. It boggles my.
Sorry, did we play the same game? I played almost every single Natlan World Quest, and each of them at least at least had a somewhat captivating story.
My mind that so many of y'all are shipping these MFs together when they barely have interesting relationships with each other at all. I feel like all of their personalities could be explained in one word. Mulan is bubbly, Kinich is standoffish, Kachina is insecure, Veresa, she eats a lot. Oh, and Mawika. What can be said that I haven't already touched on?
Okay, that quite literally defeats your point.
She's good at everything. She's the
You said one word and you're giving me a whole anthology. You can't just say, "Oh, let's sum it up in one word," and then say like, "Oh, I already said everything about her." She isn't my girl Veresa. Veresa, if this is the character design, I understand. If this is the story, no, that's not a good point. Most of her points suck here, so it's probably gonna suck as well.
And even her reckless plan for saving her nation isn't questioned by anyone that matters or treated by the game as risky at all, even though it is.
Okay. The people trust in their Archon to be all-knowing and all-powerful. If the Archon says, "Look, I have to go to sleep for 500 years to make sure we could do this," most people are going to be like, "Okay, I understand." Because it's their god. Ignores almost all the characters' aspects. That's what I'm saying. Like, hold on, let me think real quick. I understand, like, Mulan bubbly, like, that makes sense, but you could do that with so many other characters. It's just not, it's not only Natlan.
And in the end, she just defeats the Abyss with the power of friendship.
Oh my god. you have freaking Sunset Shimmer.
Reminds me of that TikTok where they had the cutscene with all the heroes side by side with the clip from My Little Pony Equestria Girls.
No, that's fair. I'll leave that there. I'll leave that there. But it's Genshin Impact. I can't remember the last time they used the power of friendship trope. I understand Natlan might have weaker writing than most, but like, I haven't even played it yet, so don't like write me on that. But like, don't quote me on that. But what are you talking about? You're ignoring the fact that she has like genuine character development.
Out of their way to make.
And again, I can't say much because I haven't played it yet. But even I know that these characters actually have character like depth, and that you're saying they don't have depth, and you're just lying. They do have depth.
Mawika seemed like the coolest person ever, when in reality she has like no personality.
Oh my! No, I'll give her that. But you're complaining about the trailer for some reason.
Like the nation hero Unbearable doesn't even know.
You're complaining. Another thing is you're complaining about the music video trailer. Stupid complaint. That's just a nothing complaint.
It's lore relevant.
I'm gonna say it again for at least this part. I can't say much, but I still know that that's a stupid like complaint. Like, oh, I hate her music video trailer. Do you know how you sound? Do you genuinely know how you sound? Don't watch the music video trailer. It has nothing to do with the plot. Just don't watch it. It's simple as that.
Characters as such. Auroran and Eon-san are the Natlan heroes from the Masters of the Nightwind and the Collective of Plenty, respectively, but I guess they're not important enough to be the focuses of the Tribal Chronicles. Instead, those honors are given to Citlali and Veresa, the latter of which we hadn't even met during the Natlan Archon quest. She was literally invented just to take Eon-san's place. I wonder why that is. In any case,
I need to see that, but we'll see. The song is fire, though. I think it was fine. Personally, I wish more of the game was voiced. That's fair. That's a whole thing. That'd give you like way more gigabytes, though.
most of the important actions are driven by Mawika and the Traveler, so none of these are important at all.
Oh wow. Oh no guys. The main character is the focus of the game. Oh no guys. Oh my god. Looks like somebody played too much Honkai Star Rail and they thought that every character would have a little focus, so they thought that the Traveler would immediately like be irrelevant. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that the Traveler would be the main focus of the Archon quest. The Traveler and the Archon are the main focus of the Archon quest, guys.
They're just accessories to, again, the power of friendship story.
Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Are they not supposed to represent their like tribe? They're not supposed to be the main the main like focus. They're supposed to represent their tribe. I understand Natlan might not have as good of a story as Nodcry, but you're still complaining about like just regular old storytelling. It happens, okay? Not everything is supposed to be the best thing ever, all right? Seems like you've been playing too much Honkai Star Rail with how much you expect the characters to be involved, because sometimes they don't get involved. Look at Emily. She's basically a nothing character. Chiori too, or whatever her name is. Like, some of these characters just don't get like any focus because that's just what they are. Sure, it does get focused as the MC. Yeah, I'm not saying it doesn't. I'm saying that they also like oh yeah, they also have focus on the NPCs and like the characters. Like, and you've just been playing so much Honkai Star Rail, so you expect that for every single game. Not every single game has the same type of story. All right.
But like I said, that obviously doesn't work unless these characters feel like they have meaningful relationships with each other, which they don't. Needless to say,
I beg to differ. In every single quest I've done, including the newest quest, by the way, it has appeared that Lolly, Mualani, they all have good relationships with Aether. They're like, oh hi Aether, and then like dap each other up, and they're close friends. It sounds like it. Like with Mualani, she sounds like she's Aether's best friend sometimes, and it's like it's really nice. And then you're complaining about that?
Pull for any of the Natlan characters, even though their combat mechanics are in the meta, right behind lunar reactions. The only one I really wanted, and only just recently got on Inefa's rerun, was the 4-star character Aoife, and that's mostly because he's a gorgeous cowboy. On the
okay, so you're telling me that she's complaining. I'm gonna be careful here. He's a nerd, literally, but so that's just basic LARP. That's just like LARP, like D1 LARP about character you wanted. Let me just make sure I'm getting something straight here. And I'm not gonna deny some of the character designs could be a bit much, but again, in the end, it's a gacha game, so you gotta expect it. Are you complaining about the character designs when you proceed to simp for one of the characters? You kind of can't do that. You can't like generalize like, oh, I don't like these guys' character designs when you then are attracted to one of the characters. Like, maybe I'm just kind of nitpicking the video that's nitpicking the game, but that just doesn't. For you specifically, you've kind of lost that right.
The topic of Natlan characters being in the meta, Natlan is also when the shill started getting really bad. Soon enough, the Abyss and other endgame modes were tailor-made for Night Soul mechanics, with some bosses that are nearly impossible to beat without Natlan characters in the team.
That's kind of fair, but like that's just power creep.
Just started a trend that
you could still beat them without Natlan characters too. That's just a skill issue.
Only gets worse with time. One that leads us directly into...
Okay, you're good to go.
Into Frontier Fiber. Like, even though that might be true, you could still beat him without Natlan characters. That's just a skill issue. If I try, you could probably beat most of the bosses with just Klee and Chevrus. Like, it's not impossible, dude. You gotta time it right. Like... And the Genshin villain problem. Oh, Nodcry definitely sucked for that, but this is the Columbina LARP rant. Oh, I'm about to go to town on this one.
It's hard to forget how hyped people were when the first trailer for the new area after that, Nodcry, was released. Nodcry is a sub-nation of Snezhnaya, the last of the 7 nations we were supposed to visit.
I'm just gonna do this.
For our lost twin. So naturally the lore is getting pretty intense here. But the reaction to seeing so many lore-relevant characters in one trailer was immense. We got first glimpses of 2 members of the Hexen Circle, Alice and Nicole, the Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius Varka, who we'd only heard about in passing until this point, and 2 Fatui Harbingers that hadn't appeared on screen before, Sandrone and Columbina. Every look we got was very fleeting, and it was hard to glean any in.
Haven't seen on screen before. I'm sorry, Columbina had a trailer many years ago. You're just LARPing.
From this trailer alone, but people were still so excited. Imagine what Nodcry has in store if there's so many important characters here, ones that we've only heard whispers about prior. Well, Nodcry is better than Natlan by a long shot, but would you hate me if I said that this also disappointed me? Don't get me wrong, Nodcry in a lot of ways was kind of a positive return to form for Genshin. First of all...
Literally, I'm sorry, you're just... most cases, I would understand a mistake, alright? In most cases, it'd be like, oh, okay, you made a mistake, you can take it back. New hardware version come out, there are channels that put out all the cutscenes of the version. I'll have to see people just watching those instead of doing the story. I think she might be one of them. Honestly, yeah. Quite literally. Because, I'm sorry, you can't even go as far as to realize that there was a trailer with Columbina several years before Columbina was announced to be playable.
all these characters actually feel like they know each other past tee, we're all best buddies. I know and Neffa are so sweet. Varka and Flynn's are hilarious together.
Wait. I'm sorry.
Darkrai in a lot of ways was kind of a positive return to form for Genshin. First of all, these characters actually feel like they know each other past tee, we're all best buddies.
She talks super slowly. Yeah, it's annoying.
I know and Neffa are so sweet. Varka and Flynn's are hilarious together, and Nefer and Lauma have some of the craziest Yuri subtext since Beidou and Ningguang. These characters feel more real.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You can't be talking about Yuri when you're about to complain about character designs.
As a result of their relationships with each other, I could enumerate more about them based on how they interact with others.
I'm not a defender of that or anything like that. I feel like you just can't. You just really can't. It's kind of hypocritical that you're about to complain about female character designs.
Crazy, right? It made for a more interesting quest too, one that I could more easily become invested in. Nodcry did a lot of stuff right, but the true problem with the region unfortunately falls on the back of one character for me. One that was so highly anticipated, not just by me, but by so many people in this fandom.
And I understand wanting Columbina to be like you said, like Forbidden Angel. And it was trailers. You can't like assume that the trailer shows everything. And she simps for Lohen. Excuse me? Okay. Alright, dude. If you're gonna complain about women's character designs, you're gonna complain about how Varka has like a tall and large frame. That's the kind of thing I'm hearing right now.
But she delivered so little. Columbina. I know, there's a lot of Columbina lovers out there, but I'm sorry. There are so many reasons I cannot stand this woman, and part of it is because she's a complete disappointment. You might be familiar with the way that people thought Columbina was going to be a creepy character, maybe leaning into the biblically accurate angel aesthetic. There was a super popular theory that Columbina was a member of the canonical angel race.
Thoughts. That's the biggest thing. Welcome, Anthony. Thoughts. It was a theory. You are getting mad. Yeah, you are like, okay, here's what I'm hearing right now. All right, you're one of those people that saw that MatPat thought Gregory was a robot and then got pissed off when Gregory actually ended up being a robot. I'm sorry. This is one of the dumbest like arguments ever. You can't just theorize about something, expect it to be Bible, and get mad. Oh yeah, no, it would have been great for her to be like a creepy character, but you're telling me you're mad that she wasn't the character you wanted her to be. That's the biggest part with me, bro. Like, it's a trailer. It's literally just a theory, a game theory. It's literally just that. You're not supposed to expect the theory that you and the rest of the community made to be Bible, all right? Like, for TADC, people made so many theories and then they ended up being wrong and then they got pissed off. You sound like a TADC fan right now, dude. You're a little you sound like a TADC fan. I actually want to hold on. Let me go through this person's channel real quick. Let me go through this person's channel real quick. Hold up. Oh. Did I dox myself a little? No. Follow up to your Genshin video. I don't even want to watch that because your opinion here is so bad. Your opinion here sucks. That's her first video. Get off the internet, bro. This is an awful first video, especially when it's this like you have this much LARP in a first video. Like, if you how about you admit, hey, I haven't finished it, but you like look at this thumbnail real quick. I'm tired. Give me Bible my own stories. Literally, you can, dude. If you're so mad, just make a freaking what's it called? What's like the fan stories, like the just make a like your own little thing. Like, I don't care. But look at this thumbnail real quick. I'm tired. Of what? LARPing? Of what? Not playing the game? You clearly haven't even played the game. We're not even playing the same game, dude. You didn't even play the events if you don't realize that Columbina is still a chill person. Like, she's just an awkward Freerin type character. You know, it's fine.
This would make sense in a way. This creepy aesthetic for Columbina was also explored in a beautiful...
Of not fanfiction, that's it. Fanfiction. Yeah, fanfiction.
Full animation.
You see this? Just look away real quick, chat.
Fair called Stairway to Heaven by Kieru. The imagery is so spooky and it uses like analog horror elements. And if you haven't seen it, you should watch it after this. Oh my god, it's amazing. And this assumption that Columbina
thought Columbina would be and not happened. Yeah, sorry. Sorry your theory wasn't right. Sorry your fan fiction didn't come true, dude.
would be scary was not for nothing. People are always like, you just had an image in your head of what you wanted Columbina to be, and now you're disappointed that it didn't happen. And even if that is partially why people are disappointed,
then shut up!
There is still in-game evidence and evidence in lore-relevant YouTube videos to support what people thought about her.
Cite your source. Cite your source. I want to hear you say every single piece of evidence that points to that right now. Or at least give me 2 pieces of evidence that point to her being this creepy character. If it is some tapestry where it has her being like an angel or something, well, guess what? You got the angel thing. Maybe not creepy. Like, get over it. And then if it's trailers, dude, it's trailers. They're subject to change, obviously.
Let's go over some, shall we?
Thank you.
1.
Genuinely concerned about her? Concerned or scared?
Columbina's appearance. Let's go over what we knew she looked like from our first look at her.
Is this going to be about her coat? This better.
The
Oh
Winter
my god.
Nights Lotso trailer. First, she has black and dark pink hair, colors that do not suggest something delicate or gentle. However, these dark colors are paired with Columbina's winged headdress, made of white feathers like dove wings. Not only does this mirror her name, Columbina, which means little dove, it also bears the appearance of a seraph, a type of angel in Christian theology.
Okay, I'm listening. Yeah, you don't have to.
Seraphs typically have 3 pairs of wings and have the role of singing the praises of their god.
Is their excuse gonna be that angels in the Bible are considered to be scary and that's why they're like, fear not? Is that gonna be your reasoning here?
Considering Columbina was a Fatui harbinger, maybe the praises that she was singing were for the Tsaritsa. Columbina is also clearly...
Child would fight any other harbinger except her because... Okay. The sources I made it the heck up. Like, when it comes to that, yeah, that is true. She did cite Christian theology correctly. But you're kind of, like... You're kind of making, like, a huge reach by assuming that's the entire character.
Wearing a black and pink outfit under her Fatui coat, something that they very evidently dropped in her final design. Finally,
It's her Fatui coat, dude. I'm pretty sure Tartaglia's design doesn't look the exact same with his Fatui coat on.
Columbina has her eyes covered, suggesting...
Actually, you know what? I'll hold on. Let me ball real quick. I want to see if that's actually correct. I want to see if I'm actually right about that. Hold up. Give me 5 seconds. Yeah, like literally same thing with Skirk happened with Skirk. Oh my god, literally his design with his coat on looks different than his design without his coat. Like even if slightly, you can't really go out right off that.
Maybe an unfeeling or uncaring personality, or maybe some mysterious power that lies behind her eyes. 2. Columbina's actions. In the trailer, she is singing a soft lullaby, smiling gently while laying along the coffin of her recently deceased fellow harbinger. I don't care what anyone says, that's creepy. It shows that she kind of has this detached attitude regarding death.
It's a god of mourning. What are you talking about, dude? Like, what? That's such a nothing. Like, have you watched Freerun? Freerun isn't creepy just because she doesn't know, like, understand death, dude. Like, she's literally just mourning, and she's a god, so she's gonna act a little different. I understand it might be a bit spoopy, but, like, that's still nothing. Like, it still completely fits her current character.
That they very evidently of her recently deceased fellow harbinger.
Yeah, literally, like, you can't just, like, I'm pretty sure some people are gonna be, like hugging the corpse at a funeral, or like getting like sat above the corpse at a funeral, you know, that like it might look creepy, but it's still mourning. That's not really something you could complain about. Like, nobody's gonna come up to you during a funeral being like, sorry, why are you kind of like crying, singing to the corpse, when it's like your dead wife, like it's your dead wife in the casket, and you're just like, softly singing toward her like it's a romance movie, like you missed them and somebody just walks up to you like, sorry dude, that looks really creepy, you singing over the corpse of your dead wife. Like who's gonna do that? Okay, like obviously you're gonna mourn the dead. I feel like there are different ways to mourn the dead, and you're just like kind of like being like, no, that specific way looks kind of creepy.
I don't care what anyone says, that's creepy. It shows that she kind of has this detached attitude regarding death.
Such a
especially
stupid
of her own
take.
Colleague. 3. What other
Also, I just like to say, don't they expect, like, it's still like army kind of stuff. So if you die, you die. Like, it happens. But like, you gotta mourn the dead. It's like, that's a specific way of mourning the dead, and she's a god. Literally. And look, by the way, chat, before anything else, don't harass this person. We're dogging on her take of Genshin Impact because she's LARPing. We're not dogging on her specifically. Don't go around trying to, like, you know what I mean? Just be respectful. Don't harass the person just because they have a really dumb Genshin take.
Say about her. Child's voice line about his fellow Harbinger points the most to a scary character in Columbina.
The Fatui Harbingers are ranked by strength, and I have no idea why that girl is number 3. I'd test my skills with every Harbinger who ranks above me if I had the chance. But when it comes to her, something just doesn't feel right. Anyway, you should be careful around her.
You know what that sounds like to me? That sounds like he's like, oh, she's like hiding power. Not because she's creepy. Like, if she was creepy, sure, that would happen. But like, that immediately sounds like she's kind of like hiding her power, being like, you don't know what I can do. Not like, oh, I'm gonna like I'm gonna like slowly put a knife across your neck like I'm Himiko Toga. Like, this is, oh my God. I can understand misinterpreting that, but it still feels like kind of nothing.
Even Child sounded scared to challenge her to a battle, and he loves fighting with strong opponents. Scaramouche also suggests staying away from her and implies that she is not as innocent as she seems.
Let me ask. What should you do if you were to encounter a damsel who is oblivious and innocent at any given time, and unconcerned and unfeeling in any given situation?
Oh my God, dude, that literally describes her right now. I don't know what the problem is. That's literally what she is. Harass the takes, not the person. Ain't no way they're. Yeah, they're not really ranked by. They kind of ranked by power, but like it's a weird thing. But like, yeah, don't harass her, please. Anybody from here, anybody who watches this, don't harass her. This is just a dumb take. This literally sounds like he's like. She just is a bit weird. She just doesn't really know. Because that's exactly what she is. In the newest event, she kind of just doesn't know human norms. If you go on a few shorts back, it's where she punches Nouvelette, or like she like kind of roasts Nouvelette. She just doesn't know, like that's a nothing complaint when you think about it.
If it were me, I could at least challenge her to a fight. But if it were you, with your conscience, I would stay away from her.
You know what that sounds like with your conscience? That sounds like if you tried fighting her, it'd be like, that sounds like he's saying like, oh, you'd be kicking around the child. Like, what? It sounds like he's describing her as like more innocent. So like fighting her would be like kicking around the child, or like killing somebody who's innocent for no reason.
The way that I've seen people defend this is by saying that Child and Scaramouche are bad at reading people, and they did.
Oh, that's just that's so dumb. That's so easy to debunk.
Know her that well, so of course their assumption would be wrong.
They did know her that well. What are you talking about?
They just knew that she was powerful. Dude, you are not getting at the reason why these voice lines are put in the game. Yes, they are useful for showing the relationships between characters and what characters think about each other, but they should also be used to provide hints and information about characters that we haven't met yet.
And fun fact, neither of those voice lines is different from what she actually ended up being. You just interpreted it wrong. Sorry, pal.
If you put in a voice line about Columbina not being what she seems, then people are going to listen to that and assume that she's not what she seems, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think people just aren't willing to admit that Genshin has bad and inconsistent writing.
Okay, you're gonna say sometimes. Sometimes, and you're blanketing it. Oh my God. You are quite literally a hypocrite. Then, if you're gonna say that, admit that, alright? admit that for Natlan. Be like, oh my gosh, Genshin was always this weird and bad. Was Genshin always, and it's just about Natlan and Notcry. They're old voice lines and not probably exactly. Even then, if that was what they intended, it's still old. They could always change the character.
Fourth, her rank. Columbina was long known to be the third Harbinger.
She's a god. Don't even give this to me. She's a god. She's a literal god. What are you talking about?
It's also been known for a long time that the closer they are to number 1 in the rankings, the more powerful they are. Columbina being number 3, especially right below Dottore, who is notably unhinged and evil, suggests that she is not only similarly powerful, but also similarly devoted to her work.
That's not correct. That just means they're powerful. Arlecchino isn't a freaking sadist, okay? Arlecchino is quite literally just powerful, and that's why she's ranked at number 4. You can't give me that. Do not tell me that that's who you're reasoning, okay? Right below her is Arlecchino, somebody who's actually a chill person. Intimidating at times. She scared the crap out of Farina, but that doesn't mean that she's a whole sadist. While, I'm not trying to say anything by saying this, but literally Dottore is quite literally Jeffrey Epstein. You can't tell me that you thought Columbina was gonna be that weird.
As part of a major villain faction, I cannot stress this enough.
The Fatui! Oh my god, you are LARPing. I'm not even gonna... That's not the point!
Clearly, there is a wealth of evidence to support the theories that people had about Columbina. I'm tired of people pretending.
A wealth of evidence that could also be debunked or reflected to the other side of the what she actually ended up being. What are you talking about?
That it wasn't there.
At least Dottore delivered. Yeah, sure he delivered, but Columbina was still like nothing disproved the fact that Columbina would be like she is now. You're like, oh, she would have been this way, but even now it looks like she how do I say this? It could have gone either way. With the evidence given, it could have gone either way with pretty easily provable. I'll be right back, chat. I need to get water. I'm back, chat. Let's keep going. The Abyss are the villains, and Fatui are the anti-divine. So yeah, it's they're not really they're not inherently evil. They're just not they work in their own. Let's say they are evil. It still isn't the best excuse.
And I'm tired of people pretending that it wouldn't have worked tonally. There is literally a villain who does human experimentation. There was literally a genocide in Conria. But no. Instead, we learn that Columbina is actually a moon goddess? Okay, sure. But also she's actually just a damsel in distress, like her name suggests. She's...
Oh, wow! Her name is what she actually is! No way! You're quite literally debunking your own theory, bro.
Timid and soft-spoken and gentle, and she's shy at first, but eventually opens up to you, and you're the most special person in her life, even though you've known her for...
I'm sorry, this is just pissing me off, chat.
2 weeks. I cannot stand how willfully obtuse people will be about Columbina.
You're being oh my, okay.
Pretending not to see the fan service that is sitting right in front of them. She hides behind the Traveler when she doesn't know how to talk to people.
Oh wow, a character that's like shy and kind of like one of those shy fan servicey characters. It's Genshin Impact 1 and 2. You're just, I can't. Some of these I might be like stuttering and I can't like come up with something on the spot. But if you gave me like a few days, I probably could come up with an easy response to each of these. Like, the Doctor isn't that bad. The Doctor is an evil person. I hate the Doctor. I won't ever justify the Fatui for the Doctor. But yeah.
She likes to eat snacks. Aww. You get to feed her during Moon Prayer Night while the English VA is moaning into the mic every 2 seconds.
Oh wow. It's almost like this is a gacha game or something.
Aww. She's so weak. She can't do anything by herself and probably would have died if the Traveler hadn't rescued her.
Storytelling.
Aww. People like to pretend that it's somehow misogynistic to point this out. Again, purposefully ignoring
It's not misogynistic, you're just being obtuse.
that Hoyo is writing her this way intentionally. Guys, I kid you not, she literally turns invisible for a significant portion of the Archon quest. I promise you, that is not feminist. And it's not even like the Moon God.
She sounds like she's single and jealous of people being pampered. Yeah. Like, yeah, it's like she's just giving a ton of like nothing responses to whatever she's like. Some of these points, if you said them in the right way, I could understand, but you're not giving any of these points any like actual like you know, you're not backing up these points in a way that's significant, so you just sound dumb.
This thing makes any sense.
And maybe you just are LARPing, because you pretty much are.
They even come up with some last-minute reason why she covers her eyes. There was a time when I refused to look upon the world. I believed it was full of nothing but lies and falsehoods. I wished to hide my feelings, seal my heart, until I could return to my true home.
So are you about to get mad? You're gonna tell me she's about to get mad about that Genshin? Like that's writing that's Genshin Impact's writing. That you can't even blame. That's, oh my god. That's just that's something you could apply to almost every character. They say something cringe like that. So whatever. Like, cool character design at the very least. Should go away of pointing every 20 minute is literal LARP. Yeah, like, it's like, oh, okay, you have the occasional, like, good point, but it's overshadowed to the point where I don't even care. Like, I could see some good in this, but it's, like, so dumb. You're not, most of the stuff you're saying isn't even coherent. Like, I am by responding to this video. Again, chat, this is more me reacting and getting pissed off than trying to debunk this. Right now, I quite literally am stuttering half the time I'm talking, which happens whenever I get pissed off at stuff like this, but still.
Oh my god. If this is what they originally planned to do with her, which it wasn't, then she was a...
Which it wasn't. You're just assuming that. Sorry.
...goddamn waste of a Harbinger slot.
You're telling me that Tartaglia was a good use of a Harbinger spot over Columbina. No hate on Tartaglia, by the way. Sorry? Like...
It is so clear to me that she was never their original intention for the Moon Goddess. Her design suffers so bad.
The 3 former Moon Goddesses were... Like, they were good, right?
As a result of Hoyo's ineptitude. I mean, look at these colors. They don't go together at...
Sorry, what? What are you talking about? They look fine to me.
all. Oh my god, she's so beautiful. No, she's not. Her design is 2 different designs smashed together.
I mean, kind of, but like even then it still looks fine. Really wish Tartaglia gets a buff in the next patch. That'd be cool. She needs to stop assuming, quite literally. She's getting a buff in 7.1. Nice. But, oh, how do I put this? Black goes with anything. White goes with anything. Blue and purple go to... A light blue and a dark purple could go together fine if you do it correctly. And they didn't really do it wrong here. I understand... like not liking her design, but saying the colors don't really go together. You need to back that up with some color theory before you start spouting this slop.
In fact, these colors only look okay together when they purposefully give the outfit more purple tones, which they could have just as easily done in the game model, but they didn't. Even her constellation is a mishmash of her Fatui aesthetic and her goddess aesthetic.
Dude, I'm sorry, but that's like most of the constellations look like this. I don't know what's wrong. I know, it's so dumb. White goes with most things. White, black, and like white, black go with most things. Purple and blue, they go fine together. It's like it's a specific aesthetic, and I feel like it works here. It's fine.
We have both the traditional portrait shape that all the other gods in the game get, and
actually,
also
wait
the
a minute.
symbol of the crying dove.
Ah, never mind.
Just shoved right in at the bottom. I completely believe.
You know, I feel like she's feeling self-righteous right now because she's also an artist. I could tell by her character design. Like, I feel like that specific thing was just self-righteous. More evidence that she had never played the game. Yes, a lot of this is just she never played the game.
The idea that Nodcry, or that this character at least, was rewritten at some point.
If she's one of those people where if you make a one good point, you think that like it's like Among Us. Like you vote one imposter out. And then you just vote all the other crewmates out accidentally. She's just like, oh, so I got one thing right. Let me just spout a ton of other nonsense that I think is right, but it's actually wrong, and I'm going to say it without any evidence. But people could trust me because I made this one good point back then, you know?
Because there was no indication that they had any...
PNG tubers draw their PNG, so it could be her drawing or somebody else. That's true, but I think in this case she did. She might have actually. Hold on, let me see real quick. I'm gonna be honest, this PFP kind of sucks.
Semblance of a plan for such a highly anticipated...
My PFP is intentionally bad. That one just doesn't look great. That's just a personal opinion, though. I just don't like it. That's not really a
And the most
thing,
frustrating part about all of this to me is that Hoyo actually leans into several of the things that people thought about Columbina, but only enough.
Me? What's that? I don't even get the joke. Please don't. Did I dox myself? No doxes. Nice. I didn't dox myself. Let's go, chat. I almost doxed myself there. Sorry. Who's Milo? Honestly, I like your PFP. It's pretty good. Honestly, it could use a bit more lighting, but other than that, it looks really good. Definitely iconic. But no, you're gonna need to explain what you mean by Milo of gacha game takes.
That it feels like they're teasing and laughing in the face of their fans, as if we read into it too much or something.
Okay, tell us.
In her burst, she grows wings like an angel.
Okay, that's just a stupid take. You're LARPing. Welcome, Joshua Strobo. This is just a dumb take.
And these wings bear resemblance to a Sealy court, both...
Why are you mad about this, dude?
Echoing...
What are the name of them again? Kuhav... Well, it's like Kuvaki? Like, that's their entire thing. They're like little angel, like, Sealies. Like, that's her whole thing. She, like, kind of, like, presides over the Kuvakis and stuff. Kuhanki, there it is. From the minimum mile. Okay, I'll check it in a second. Sorry, now I sound like I'm LARPing, but like I genuinely never remember the name of those things first try. It's called minimum. That channel doesn't exist. Are just moon angels. But like, she kind of presides over them, so I don't see the point. Oh, the screen is blurry. Don't worry. I can't find that channel. Welcome, Fallen. Welcome, Nina. Yeah, this is a dumb video, though.
Theory that she is an angel. but she's not an angel. In her character trailer,
Nina, you would agree with this, but the problem is, she's just wrong here. This is one of the stupidest takes ever.
performs a ballet.
One of the stupidest videos when it comes to takes.
Play,
Minimum Man Milo. Yeah, I saw it.
which calls to mind
I saw the man one, so yeah. This is the candy bug. This video is trash. This video is garbage, and I will go to war. Hold on, I need to hear this.
in her character trailer.
Like, it was so bad.
She performs a ballet, which calls to mind for me the very popular fan design.
She performs a ballet. Dude, she twirls around once. And suddenly, she's performing in a ballet. She calls Linnea a creep. That's her character. Yeah, she's literally walking, hitting a twirl, and then continuing. This isn't a freaking pirouette.
Something that the ribbons.
It's called, what's the word? Like, oh man, now I'm forgetting. Where you like plan out a dance? But still, that's still ballet. But it literally doesn't work. It's her walking. It's like quite literally just the composition of them walking. It does not immediately mean that they're trying to make her a ballerina.
Popular fan design in which she was a ballerina, something that the ribbons on her hands and feet might suggest. And it kills me because this trailer is beautiful. The visuals and the choreography are gorgeous.
Oh, never mind. This is kind of ballet, but this is still such a stupid video.
Symbolism of Dottore as the pianist who's controlling the dance by playing the music. Oh my god, I love it. But it would be even better if she was a dancer or a ballerina of some kind, because she isn't. Even though that would have made a lot of sense thematically with her singing. Perhaps the
Sorry, it's fine.
strangest example of Hoyoverse leaning into the theories about Columbina is that they have the singer Aurora wearing a dress with eyes on it during the Welkin Moon concert, which suggests the biblically accurate angel thing. Maybe I'm reading too much into this.
You are reading too much into
this
it.
Last one, especially, but I cannot take it. It is so frustrating because they are so close.
That's actually a good idea. What do you mean?
But no. Genshin is allergic to having playable characters who are morally gray or irredeemable. This leads to what—
Oh, it's this take. Oh, it's this stupid take that you shouldn't even have put into the video. Oh, nah.
I lovingly refer to as—
Oh, you're about to say, this was where it got irredeemable. They're literally morally great. Yeah, literally, that's their whole thing.
the Genshin villain problem. Other popular gacha games, like Cookie Run Kingdom, literally have morally reprehensible or canonically dead characters that are playable. What is stopping Genshin from making their villains stay villains, but also become playable?
I'm going to go through each of these, and when she says a name, I'm going to debunk it. I'm going to try my best to debunk it, because of how stupid some of these takes are.
Columbina is just an embodiment of a bigger problem in Genshin. They do not want to have any character—
HSR does not have that. But, like, even— Are you trying to— do you side with this video? I'm not even going to try to get mad at that. But my problem is, it's not even a problem. When you break it down, it's just character development. Some characters are actually irredeemable. If they make a playable Dottore, that'd be sick. I get that, like, there aren't really any villain playable characters, but, like, outside of that,
characters who have questionable morals become playable.
You can't just say that there aren't villains.
Most of the time, this ends up going in two ways. The first is that the character is redeemed and then becomes friends with the Traveler before becoming playable. This is what has happened to every playable Harbinger thus far. Tartaglia fights anything that moves, but
Tartaglia literally isn't redeemable. What are you talking about? That's just his character.
he respects the Traveler even though they have
Yeah, respect is something way different than redemption.
different motives and values. He only ever wants a friendly spar with them.
Yeah, respect is way different. Finan's a bad guy? Wait, what?
Garmu
Like a redeemed whatever.
has no one.
That made me quit. Dude, I don't... This person's just LARPing. I get you could get pissed off about a story plot, but they're saying it's inherently bad writing.
Who understands his past, and is connected with the Traveler in that way. Arlecchino.
Scaramouche, that's just a bad take. Terrible. Like, okay, Tartaglia, he never got redeemed. He's just kind of like a jerk already. Scaramouche is quite literally the son of one of the most evil characters until they got redeemed. So that's kind of fair. But Scaramouche isn't really one you could give a take to, because it's like, have you even played his quest?
Is a ruthless woman who is grooming children to be a part of the Fatui.
You are being way too weird with your words here, dude.
But
Forgot the chat you were in? What do you mean?
it turns out that the House of the Hearth is a lot less sinister under her rule. So that's okay too, I guess.
Then why are you... I guess. The title of the live stream should be reacting to and can be a situation live. You know what? Sure. It'd get me under a lot of fire. But, like, I don't even care. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I don't want a ton of people to swarm to this video and start getting mad. Grooming was too much. Yeah, that's kind of a dumb take. I'm going to be honest. That's not... Grooming is usually considered, like, to be more of a sexual thing. She's just kind of training them. I get it's still technically grooming, but you said that in such a way that is super weird.
Columbina.
This battle was never about fate. It's about friends, family, and the home you
This is the
stole
most
from
obnoxious thing I've ever experienced in my life.
That's fair. That's fair. I'll be honest. That's a fair point. The spam of the friendship is magic trope is kind of annoying, but that's still like Genshin Impact. Genshin just does that in every single quest.
Second way it goes is that the character cannot be redeemed and is therefore killed off so that they won't become playable.
I swear, if you bring up Sandrone... Okay, so we wanted to kill Signora. Killing Signora was something we wanted. And there's I've heard rumors that she might be revived, and this will piss Candybug even more.
This is what happened to Signora way back in Inazuma.
But it doesn't make sense that the playable characters are the ones that are alive. But like even then, like it would be nice to have dead playable characters, but like it's not really much of something it's not that big of a deal.
And most recently, it happened to Dottore. This was
Dottore. Yeah, we all wanted to kill Dottore. Yeah, literally, we wanted to kill Signora. We wanted to kill Dottore. I don't get what the problem is here.
honestly shocking to me, especially considering how much of a fan favorite Dottore is.
But we still wanted to kill him.
Let me be clear. Dottore is a horrible person, and he should not be redeemed. We should be able to understand his motives.
If Dottore is playable, he better be dead. But there's also a way he isn't dead if it's like, oh, he has another one of his copies, but that'd be LARP because I haven't even gotten to that quest yet.
Without forgiving him for what he has done. He has imposed so much pain on so many people in the game, and his morals are extremely corrupt, but he's still very, very interesting, and you can sometimes almost understand where he's coming from.
They're like, they make true... That's my thing. Like, what are you talking about? We want to kill this guy. I get you would want to play as him, sure, and that's fine. But, like, we still want to kill him. That's just what Genshin does. That's a Genshin problem. Oh, dead characters can't be playable. Yeah, get over it, dude. I was kind of mad when Signora first died. I wanted to kill her, but I also wanted her to be playable, and then I saw that she died, and I was like, oh, okay. I guess that's the way it works. And then I got over it, and I'm like, okay, if we kill a guy, then they're not going to be playable. Simple as that.
While still not condoning his methods, which I must...
Anything about the captain? I'm not sure. I don't know too much about captain. Again, I'm trying to make it clear that I haven't played Natlan or Not Cry. I just know a lot of the spoilers. But this is still even a quick look at the wiki could speak against all of this.
A well-written villain. People love this guy's character.
Oh, look! It's the same frame as McDonald's Dottore. Santoria died, but she came back to life because she's a robot. That makes sense. That makes complete sense. Sandrone coming back makes complete sense.
But now, he can never become playable because as of right now, he's dead. Little did you know, though, that there is a secret third option, which is what they did to Capitano, a combo of options 1 and 2. They redeemed him and then still killed him off anyway. What a strange decision that was. Again, for a character
Is she gonna bring up
that's
Sandrone?
extremely highly anticipated, they just
What? Those blood? Oh, that's
threw in
sick.
all this tragic backstory for him at the very end of the not long. It's like they don't understand their own visual cues. A perfect example of this to me is Escoffier. Maybe, again, this might be just me, but even she gave me creepy vibes in the silhouette teaser from the live stream.
Yeah, the knife. The knife. Is that your entire point here?
Revealed upcoming characters for 2025.
This is dumb.
She has this hair that's
Her points on a scoff here. Yeah, this is super dumb. You can clearly see she's a chef. You can clearly see it.
sticks out, the shape of which largely resembles horns. And
Okay, look. Okay, let me just tell you something real quick, chat. Then we aren't going back. Yeah, it's so dumb. Like, I feel like I don't, like... Let me just tell y'all something a little bit about character design, chat. Let me just tell you one of the fundamentals on character design. In character design, when you want to make a character, if the character's a good guy or like a bit more calm, you're gonna give him more of a soft appearance, you know? If the character is a bit more energetic or sporadic, you're gonna give him a mix of the soft and spiky appearance. And if the character is just kind of like, rah, then you're going to give them that spiky appearance. That does not mean they're a good or bad or creepy person. That just kind of gives away their energy. Let's start with Escoffier. She has the points and the knife. And also the spiky hair. That gives the fact that she's going to give more of that, like, more angry kind of energy. And she kind of does. She kind of gets a bit Gordon Ramsay and sort of like, are you an idiot sandwich? But you're gonna look past the fact that she has a chef hat on her head, and it is a super obvious chef hat. You could have easily thought, like, oh, she has a chef hat, she has a knife, okay, she's a chef, and then if you look at her spiky design, oh, maybe she's one of those angry chefs. That's, using your logic, using your reasoning, that is exactly what you could have inferred.
and conveys a sort of like wildness of her personality.
Yes, exactly.
She has a devil's pitchfork tail that's positioned up where we can clearly see it, and she's holding a sharp knife up. Like, she looked psycho to me.
Okay, she looked psycho to you, but did you even look at the chef's hat?
And I was intrigued. And at least that would have been interesting and different. But no, not only is this design ass, but
Her design is fine. What are you talking about?
it's also incredibly misleading. She's just kind of a tsundere who's very particular about her food.
And, dude, I don't know what you expect. Character variation, or you want everybody to just be like, I can't say that out loud. Do you want everybody to be a Himiko, or everybody to be like a flat-chested adult woman? Like, what do you want? What do you want from this game, dude? Like, you're kind of giving me different. You want characters that are like what you want, but then you get stuff that you don't want, and you're like, oh, these characters are bad just because you didn't like them. You know what I mean?
I don't understand why they're.
You're in public, so you gotta stare at people like that. That's exactly what I am right now, by the way. I'm just staring. Like, I want to like say stuff, and I would say more stuff here, but there's some stuff that they're kind of like weird to say. The hat gives it away. I don't know what she's talking about. Literally, like, obviously she's gonna be a bit more of like, kind of like an intimidating chef kind of person.
Like this, guys. One of my favorite.
One second, chat. I'm back. Sorry. She gives us What happened? Oh, sorry. I just had to be right back. All right. Yeah, but dude, that take is not okay. That's just you. You're trying to infer your own logic into this, and then once your logic gets used against you, super obviously, like, okay, she was supposed to give out that intimidating vibe. Did you look at the hat on her head? You could have easily inferred that she was like a bit of an angrier chef character, or more intimidating. Like that's kind of easy. Like spikes don't even have to mean they're angry or anything. They just have to be like it makes them look more intimidating.
Favorite comments that I've seen about this that just perfectly embodies my feelings on the matter is this from the unofficial Genshin subreddit. They're allergic to morally gray, redeem.
Wait. Let me think. Let me think real quick, chat. Sumeru! Fontaine! Both of those immediately disprove whatever the heck this crap is. Yeah. So both Sumeru and Fontaine... Actually, and Mondstadt. And... No, Liyue wasn't the power of friendship. That was a power scaling anime. I feel like this is just a... Here, my issue is with like a lot of these comment sections and like a lot of these Reddit posts and stuff. These people just straight up hate on the game or they're LARPing. Like sometimes they have good takes, but it's just a lot of the time it's really annoying. You quite literally just don't play the game if you're saying this because that's not completely true. You're gonna see Snezhnaya and it's not just gonna be, oh, we win this with the power of friendship, you know, like. Did you play Sumeru? Sumeru wasn't the power of friendship. That was corporate greed. Fontaine wasn't the power of friendship. That was suicide, dude. Come on. What are you talking about? Your hat. Get your hat out of the gutter.
Harem. Oh, speaking of harem.
Oh boy, I don't want to watch this part. All right, I don't want to keep watching this, but I'm just gonna tell you right now, everything she says here is probably gonna be like, oh, I don't like the... Yeah, they definitely skip dialogue, because the next... I'm pretty sure the next thing they're gonna say is like, oh, I'm really mad that these characters from a gacha game aren't flat-chested. And I'm not trying to, like, again, I'm not trying to sound like a creep by saying that, but it's like, what are you talking about, dude? It's a gacha game. Now, let me get to that Linnea thing. Yeah, you're just ranting about character designs. Oh, Linnea. About to call Linnea freaking a creep.
I keep obsessed with them and keep her for the creepy freak that she is. First of all, she clearly has absolutely no respect for living things that are not traditionally human. She keeps asking to touch and pet the Melusines as if they are not whole people. It's especially creepy because the Melusines are made to look like children.
Yes, and you could have cute animal characters. I could understand, yeah, they're supposed to look more like children, but like Linnea's whole thing is she really likes little cute things. Yes, I said that. She literally looks like a high-encha. Oh my god, she literally does look like a high. She looks like freaking oh my god, I can't remember her name. She looks like that one human high-encha. Oh my god, what's her name? Oh jeez, neuron activated. Jeez, Xenoblade neuron activated. What's the name of the character again? Melia. Yeah. She looks like Melia. Oh my god, I didn't realize somebody knew ball in here. Oh wow. Also, it's just the best tactic. That's the writing's fault. You see a cat, you want to pet it, bro. Same thing with Linnea. She goes a bit far, I'm sure, but like, she asks still, and yeah, she does kind of pet Paimon without her consent, but we'll see this take.
Adult character who is high-key obsessed with them and can't treat them as the people they are was a fucked up move on Hoyo's part.
Language.
They literally make a point to emphasize the humanity of the Melusines and how they had to fight to be accepted in Fontanian society. And now we have a playable character who we are supposed to think is cute, harassing them and treating them as though they are pets.
That is a peak Ace Attorney reference. You're wrong. she doesn't treat them like they're pets. She treats them like they're just cute. Like what she sounds like. By the way, this is an Ace Attorney character. That's a crazy reference. That's wild. She's like, it's like you seeing a baby, and I'm not saying like you should like, but like it's like you seeing a baby and be like, oh, can I hold it? You know, like. Honestly, I'm not that kind of person, but like Linnea would definitely be like, "Oh my gosh, it's so cute," you know.
Her trailer is sickening for the same reason. She fantasizes about being rubbed up on by sea.
That's wild.
Adrienne, who again looks like a child.
That's fair.
And
oh, a cat and dog, and you want to pet it? It's the same energy. She has a point in the fact that it's a human, like that they're treated as humans.
Kirida, along with other Melusines and Neko.
I'll give her the fact that they are like technically humans, but
It reads as extremely fetishistic to me, which is a problem when the people that she's fantasizing about look like children. She chases these people around and doesn't seem to let up after being told multiple times to back off.
I didn't think she was that bad though. Like your little friend is so clever, and like I was there, and it was just more like comical relief. It was just like, okay, so she just likes cute things. Okay.
Multiple promotional materials in which she asks to touch a Melusine, which makes me think that it's happened more than once or twice. I mean, at least her character quest wasn't as bad. I won't spoil it, obviously, because I said
her character quest wasn't that bad. Yeah, there's a difference between marketing campaign and a character quest, dude. I can understand this point, and I'm not gonna completely shoot down this point, because to some degree or another, she does have a point. But I still feel like in this case, it's more like it isn't really like implied, like, and excuse my language, it isn't really like sexual energy. She has the yandere kinda, but it isn't really like it's not giving sexual energy. It just gives more like obsessive energy, and that's still like not the best thing ever, but you're kind of reading too much into the fact that it's like you're thinking it's really sexual when it's not. I understand your point though. This is one of the better points, but cuteness aggression, kind of, it's like it's a better point, but it's at the same time it's, I guess you could call it racist, but that's even then that's a bit weird. It's like I kind of agree with this point, but at the same time I feel like you're reading too much into it. But I can understand. This point is definitely more of the reasonable. This is more reasonable. It's not the best point, but it's more reasonable. It's like her job. Again, true. I'm not. There are better ways of stating this point, is what I'm trying to say. It's not the worst point she's made. Definitely one of the better points. Not completely agreeing with it, not completely denying it.
That I wouldn't talk about content past Luna 5, but I still don't find this character appealing or compelling at all.
Yeah.
As I feel like I've made it very clear. She doesn't even have an interesting design to make up for it.
I disagree with that.
She's literally just a copy-paste of Charlotte.
I'll give you that.
Even the wish art is the same.
I'll give you. I have to give her this. I have to give her this. That, looking at it side by side, it does really look similar.
I haven't felt such a burning hatred for a character in a long time.
It's not racist if somebody doesn't understand what it might. Yeah, that's true. I think my problem with her take here is that she's reading into it too sexually, when it's more like just awkward obsession kind of thing. Like, it's like she might be creepy, but it's more like she's just really obsessed with cute things. She's not really obsessed with like doing bad stuff, or like she's not really fantasizing in that sense.
Weoverse had the opportunity to portray Linnea as a character with a disability that made it difficult for her to fit in, because that was largely the reason the myth of changelings arose in the first place.
So I'm gonna need her to tell me right now. I was gonna say something like this, like, does she have like some sort of like condition? I'm gonna need you to tell me right now what the evidence is that she doesn't have this.
The fairies were thought to swap their fae children for a human child, which was how several mythologies.
Mythology isn't part of this, dude. She's an autistic character. Thank you. Okay, so because that's why I didn't really want to say anything. It just sounds like she has like a bit of autism, and I don't even mean to. And I'm not trying to like downplay autism in any sense. I'm not trying to say that in any sense. Okay, but that's just what it sounds like. It just sounds like she's a bit obsessed because it's like a condition. It doesn't.
Explained neurodivergence in children. Instead of portraying a really heartwarming story about a character who's autism coded, we instead get a freak who can't stop harassing anyone with non-human features.
Okay, all right. Let me just hear something. Let me. Now I kind of disagree with this point, because now that you brought that into play, let me just hear something. Let me just give you a what if statement. What if you're a Genshin character and you're like, I don't know, like a Neko, all right? And you see Linnea, and Linnea's like, oh my gosh, can I pet you, you know? And you don't know she's autistic. You're gonna be like, whoa, like chill, right? Now, like that's obviously a bit weird. Now, like, let's say, and I'm not trying to like do any like, no, even outside of letting her pet you, you'd think that's a bit out, like, whoa, why would she ask that? But let's say you're in real life and somebody with that condition asks, hey, can I give you a hug? I know a lot of the time they want to like, people with autism, especially, I believe it's high, I'm using the right terms here, high on the spectrum, they like hugs, you know? I'm not trying to be any like stereotypical or anything. She justifies this where take working with autistic children. Then you'd understand that like sometimes physical like, they like physical connection, or sometimes they don't like physical connection. It's just how, like, you can't really say that this is, you wouldn't care. It's not that big of a deal. Like, honestly, just let her give you a quick pat on the head. I understand if you don't want that, then that's one thing. But let's say in real life you see an autistic kid, you're not going to tell them off. If you know, if you see that they're autistic and they're like super like clearly autistic, you're not going to tell them off for giving you a hug. Like, and I'm not trying to. Nothing I'm saying. If I say something wrong, I apologize. I'm not trying to downplay autism in any sense right here. But my thing is, if you're gonna bring autism into the question here, you can't just say that she's a creep. You know? Because then, like, let's say you have somebody actually with autism, and they kind of like are that kind of like hyperactive a bit, and like I want a hug. Oh, I want a hug. Can I have a hug? You know, they keep asking. Really weird. Some hate being into. Yeah, it's just like it varies, and I don't like this take. I would have stood by it for a bit if you didn't bring in autism here, but now that you say that, and I really didn't want to say that, but now that you say that, it's like that's a possibility, dude. And in real life, would you be saying the same thing about an autistic person who wants to, like, let's say have a hug, you know? And that, it depends, because some don't like being it varies. So you can't just say that. It's a video game in the end. That opens a can of worms that it's so like an infinite void of possibilities you just opened up here. I'm not a professional in that kind of thing. So I'm not going to try to like say anything about it, but yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to say. If you bring something like autism into the discussion, make sure you understand, like, you know about what you're talking about, because there are people with autism. I know somebody with autism who likes physical, like, oh, can I have a hug? You know, I'm friends with one, and it's like, I don't have a problem if he gives me a hug, because I know he just has that condition, and that you just have to like be like, hey, it's fine, you know. But in this case, it's like, I would be uncomfortable if a person with autism. You could be uncomfortable, but openly telling them off about it would be a bad thing. It's like, they're autistic. You can't really do anything about it, and that's fine. That's just how they are, and that's completely fine.
Different. Also, can we talk about how her lore makes no sense, because the Tsaritsa and the Fatui are meant to be hunting down Fae and eradicating them, hence why Flynn's hides his identity. But it's just completely fine that Linnea is outwardly a Fae, perhaps even more obviously so than Flynn's, because she doesn't cover the wings on her head or her crystal markings.
Dude, you know what, whatever. That's whatever. your little brother has autism. Would you tell him off for his obsession? Would you, like, that's all I'm saying. If he has like something he really loves, you're not going to tell him off for constantly talking about that thing. That's what I have an issue here with, like, you're just being way too weird here. And then what? No, exactly. I'm different than physical contact, but I'm very easy to start. That's fair. But yeah, this is just not a good point. And then when it comes to like, that's just reading a lot into it, in my opinion. Not a cry is like kind of a gray area. She could just run away if she wanted to.
Whatever. I really hope people open their.
I'm pretty sure. Wait, correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't she say she ran away from Not a Cry? Didn't she say she ran away from Not a Cry? I'm pretty sure she did.
How terrible this character is. Sorry if you feel kinship with her. She is not cute. She is not funny. She has no appealing character traits. And there are... Hey. This clip you just showed me right here disproves everything you just said. She is not cute.
Look at what she just does with Klee. She just looks at Klee and she's like, oh, that's cute. Because, like, Klee's an elf. She doesn't ask Klee, hey, can I pet you? She isn't weird about it. She's just like, oh, it's cute. This just proves exactly what you're talking about, dude. I'm sorry.
She is not funny. She has no appealing character traits. And there are far better characters out there whose stories are about yearning for acceptance. Anyway.
You could say there are better characters, but, like, you still don't have a point here.
Okay, back to the video. Before we move on to the last part, I feel the need to debunk something I've heard both in this fandom and in other fandoms with regard...
She gives her a flower. Like... I don't think there's anything wrong with... Yeah, it's like... You're kind of being... Like, Klee is a literal child and you're saying this. She's kind of being respectful to children. Even then, Melusines in the game are considered to be adults. I like, in-game story... Now, I'm never gonna be one of those people that are like... Oh, the lolly is technically 1,000 years old. That's not what I'm saying. You're just reading too much into it in this case, especially when you brought the topic of autism into it. That's just a step too far. Yeah, proving our points for us.
Designs. She should be able to wear whatever she wants. It's feminist to let women express themselves.
There's a difference between feminism and autism. And I just said autism. Wow, I'm sorry. There's a difference between feminism and misogynism. She's about to say that, and I understand that. But again, you have to remember. It's a gacha game. It's a gacha game. You're not going to go to Wuthering Waves and get mad because some of the characters wear tight clothing. It's like, it's a gacha game. Get over it.
How they want.
I'm done with this video, dude. I'm sorry. I'm done with this video. Hold up.
Listen, I choose to believe that this argument isn't made in bad faith. It's more like people who say that...
Did run away from crap. I don't even know anymore. I need to finish your quest.
Have good intentions, but they don't understand what it is that they're actually saying. Yes, it's true that women in real life should be able to choose her. These women are not real and do not have the autonomy that we do. They are purposefully manufactured to be bait for the male gaze.
Okay. Alright, yeah, I'm not gonna add anything to that aside from a point that it's the freaking... No, I'm done with this video. It's a gacha game. I actually can't with this person saying casually, like, oh, it's bait for the male gaze. Do you know how you sound? Do you realize how stupid you sound when you're talking about Genshin Impact, a game that's notorious for its character designs? Even though it's probably one of the calmest character designs of any other gacha games. She's trying to compare cartoons to real life. I understand, like... Yeah, I'm not gonna deny that, like... Oh yeah, Genshin characters are engineered to be like, to be fan service. Cause like, look, look at this real quick. I'm just gonna tell you right now. Nobody is saying that Shilonen, like, this character design. Yeah, it's supposed to be, like appealing. You know what I mean by that? Yeah, I guess. But, like, it's supposed to be appealing in the end. It's like, that's the point. Because it's a gacha game. Why do you think Llama exists? You're just reading too much into it. How about you bring up Llama? Did she bring up Llama? I'm not sure if she brought up Llama. I didn't watch that part. But it's just like, it does not work. It's a freaking gacha game. I'm done with this video, chat. I'm done with the stream. Goodbye. This stream went on 3 hours, chat, because we watched a stupid video. I'm done, chat. Goodbye, guys. I'm sorry. That was one of the dumbest videos. She did in the fan service part. Okay, I don't even want to watch that video. That was such a dumb video. You're fine, chat. Thank y'all for like bearing with me though, chat. Thank you, Moon, for being in game, and geez, I need to get a life. That was such a dumb video. That was complete rage bait. Yeah, that was so stupid. I'm sorry, that was so stupid. Look, even if you agree with some of the points, like the Columbina point, we have to agree. We all have to agree that the point with like the fact that like they're like, oh, the woman character designs are kind of misogynist. It's just stupid considering you're the one that chooses to play Genshin Impact, which is a gacha game.